Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the inaugural broadcast right here from Lexington Catholic High School. William Warfield alongside John Carmichael. And John, it's good to be back with you once again.
Yes, it is, buddy. I'm glad to be back helping you, and great to be over here at Lexington Catholic for the launch of Night's Vision. Bringing you some football games for the fans here. It's going to be fantastic.
Let me tell you something, John. We got a ton of games planned this school year. Over 100 game broadcasts for all sports, boys and girls. But before we get into that, we'll tell you a little bit about that here coming up, John. Right now, let's go to Coach Mark Perry. I had an opportunity to talk with him a little bit earlier.
Up with a 14-play drive, and then your first game of the year, a lot of times, there's jitters, there's mistakes, and we didn't have a lot of those. We had a good 14-play drive, we punched it in, then scored on defense, and really controlled the game the rest of the night. But I was really pleased with our efficiency, on both sides of the ball. I thought defensively we held them less than 100 yards total offense, and anytime you can do that, you really got to be proud of your football team. To this point, through the scrimmage and through the first ball game, you've seen guys like Andy Hickey, and you've seen, we've got three inside linebackers that all started multiple games last year, and Austin Pedrochi and Sid Sharp, Eric Foster. Hickey's been a 2-year starter back there. Davis Rawadi at corner. Harrington, Middleton, Boudelier, Roden on the defensive line. That again, guys that have played a lot of snaps. They might not have been full-time starters, but through a few injury series last year and through a stretch, we got a lot of young guys experience. And the good thing is a lot of those guys are juniors, and so they'll be back next year. So we're real pleased with the way that they've stepped up to this point. You go to the offensive side of the ball, and we lost two impact players, and third being a tackle, but we rotated Lark Butcher in last year. So to some degree, we bring back 4 offensive linemen that started. We lost Cameron Bailey, our center. Jacob Ballard's done a nice job, thus far in filling that role. And then, the guy that touches the ball every play is our quarterback. And Legend Brumball was 17-19 last week. I was really pleased with his efficiency. And, don't get me wrong, there are going to be growing pains. There's going to be mistakes made early in the season that I think we're going to learn from, we're going to grow from. But I'm pleased right now with the way that he's progressing each week, along with Kirk Fago. Kirk came in last week, and they just ran a long kickoff return for a touchdown, 28-7. Kirk comes in the next series with our ones, and second play throws about a 70-yard slant for a touchdown. Our guys trust Kirk, our coaches trust Kirk. He's grown tremendously also, from where he was at the end of last season to where he is now. So, overall, those guys are important. We've got a lot of experience at receiver and a lot of playmakers on the edges with, J.J. Agbugu, Andy and Chris Thompson, Donovan Morris, and then, our future running back, Jalen Jones, is to me, one of the better backs in the state, and just excited to get him out on the field tomorrow night. Well, they're good. I tell you, they are very well coached. When you turn on a film, it's evident to see that they're confident in what they do. They play fast. They play aggressive. They've got a super talented quarterback, maybe the best quarterback in the state, Tanner Morgan. I was really impressed with him on film last week and through a few 7-on-7 matches we had with them in the summer. But they've got a nice skill group. They've got depth. I don't think heat or platooning will be an issue because they have numbers as we do to offset that. I think it's going to be a great high school football game. They're a good team, and it'll be a great test for us. When you have an event like this in the Bluegrass Bowl, and our parents work extremely hard, our administration worked extremely hard to put on a first-class event, and I think we've got 4 good teams in here when we selected, who we'd like to invite to play in this bowl game. I think, the first game is going to be an interesting one to watch. You see St. X and their first game, and Coach Wolford's third year and what they're going to bring to the table this year. And you look at an expectation of Henry Clay. They're in town. I think they've got a lot of talent coming back, and they've got a commitment to UK. And so I think it's going to bode for an exciting night. The weather's going to be great. I think the crowd's going to be big. We'll have great food here, throughout the night. So again, it's kind of what high school football is about. It'll be 2 great football games. So I hope if you're in town and love to watch high school football, it'll be a great night for that.
Well, John, we're having the toss out here on the field. It looks like Ryle wins the toss, and they will receive. So we're going to hop right into this football game tonight, folks. We thought we were going to have a little bit more time in between games, but we're right into this one. But the inaugural broadcast right here on Night Vision at gocatholic.net, 24/7, 365, nothing but Lexington Catholic High School sports and other programs throughout the school year. Folks, welcome to the future of broadcasting. Again, I'm William Warfield alongside my tag team partner tonight, John Carmichael. And John, you're going to have the play call tonight. I know you're excited to be calling Lexington Catholic football.
I am very excited. I've always had a great time. They treat you right over here, William, and it's a great experience to be at a game at Lexington Catholic. All the fans out here. It's a nice crowd for this big event they're having here.
Oh, yeah.
This bowl, Bluegrass Bowl. And but William, let's get right into this game stuff. And we got the Raiders from Ryle coming in here. Big win over Covington Catholic last week, 35-28. And here come the Knights on the field, led by Jalen Jones, number 24. But William, the Ryle had the big win last week, 35-28. And they got a great quarterback, a junior, Tanner Morgan. He had over 400 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick last week. And he rushed for 10 times, 58 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And he's got some great targets. Their coach, he says they got some great play on special teams, and it's going to be a great game. But Catholic's tough too, William.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Mark Perry and his Lexington Catholic Knights, they went on the road last week and defeated, historically a really good Boone County team. Boone County a little bit down this year, but Lexington Catholic goes in there, dominates Boone County at Boone County. That's tough to do.
Yeah, William, is a big game, 51-13. They led 27-0 at one time in that game. And quarterback junior legend Brimbaugh was 7 of 19 for 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. Donnie Morris had 7 catches for 91 yards and a touchdown. And folks, you're going to have to give us a chance to work through some of these names. It's tough sometimes, being back seeing them for the first time. But Brett Balsarac, 8 carries, 86 yards and a touchdown, William.
Yeah, he's something special. You heard Coach Mark Perry talking about him as well there in the pregame interview. And, Coach Perry, he's got a lot of good things going on here. And, Lexington Catholic, they could be, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they will be down there in Bowling Green this year.
And there's the kickoff.
At least we're hoping.
Ryle has it. Nice little push up the middle. He's still on his feet there, out past the 40-yard line.
He snuck right through that. That was, looks like number 28 there, John.
Yeah, Jacob Chislom. Sophomore. Ryle lacks a little size on that offensive line, William. They're kind of small, so we'll see what they can do as the Morgan Tanner brings them out on the field.
Ryle, historically they've had some really good middle school football teams. Maybe it's catching up with their high school team this year, John, because they look like they're a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah. Shotgun formation. Working with the pass on that right side.
Still on the feet.
Oh, my goodness. What a play down the sideline on the far side there.
That was number 7 there for Ryle.
Yeah, Colin England, 6'1", 218-pound senior, William.
He's seen the seam over there on the right side, John, and got through it. He was able to get through it, stayed on his feet, even though he met some contact, but keeping those feet moving, that's big time.
2 to the left for Ryle. Morgan's back to pass. Pressure coming. He lets it rip. A little on the inside there as he missed his receiver, William. Nice defense by the Knights.
Well, that's something that you're going to see from the Knights is they're going to cover those receivers very well. So even though we got a really good quarterback here with a nice arm, he can also scramble as well. Let's not forget that. But, John, it's going to be tough to find receivers down the field against the Knights.
Number 34, Zach Newcomb on that coverage. Morgan back to pass. Pressure coming again. He's going to run it this time. And William, that's what he can do. He's got the legs and the arm.
He's got great field vision.
Yeah, he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, the field vision that he's got, it's not something that's taught.
And Ryle has moved this football right down the field, the 17-yard line.
John, we want to thank Traditional Bank for all that they do for Lexington Catholic and appreciate all our support right here on Night Vision.
Ryle likes to work out on that shotgun as Morgan takes it this time. He's going to throw right down the middle, and he's got number 5 for the touchdown. That is Jake Long. The junior hauls it in.
That was just a case right there of height. Height was able to win over the matchup there.
It was a little too easy for the Raiders. Catholic's going to have to tighten that defense up, shore it up somehow.
We're going to have a special guest at halftime tonight with us as well as Traditional Bank will be joining us.
PAT. It's good. And William, just like that, Ryle's up 7-0 on the Knights.
Well, I don't think it was any surprise, Ryle coming in here and scoring right away. But, John, the Knights, they're getting ready to go on offense, and they also have a high-powered offense as well. So we'll see what happens. Well, folks, again, this is the inaugural broadcast here on Night Vision, GoCatholic.net. We're going to bring you all kinds of sporting events here in high definition right here on GoCatholic.net once again as we bring you, tomorrow we're going to have some girls soccer right here on the network when Notre Dame comes into town. And Notre Dame, one of the powerhouses from Northern Kentucky, going to take on the Lady Knights here. And we'll have that game for you tomorrow as well, right here on Night Vision.
Well, Ryle ready to kick off here. William, deep back for the Knights is number 2, Andy Thompson.
Andy Thompson is one of the stars on this Lexington Catholic team, and boy, does he got some speed. You've seen a whole bunch of highlights there on prepspin.com of Andy Thompson from last year.
And he's going to come on with the goal. It gets by him. And he picks, oh my gosh, he loses the ball on the 1-yard line.
Ryle's got it.
What's the call there, William?
We got, looks like it's going to stay with Ryle, but we're going to see here. Did Andy Thompson, his foot or his knee went down on the.
I think it's going to be the Knights ball.
Yeah, it's Lexington Catholic's football. Thompson's knee was said to be down there. So Knights catch a little bit of break here.
Quarterback number 6, Legend Brumball.
Legend Brumball.
Well, this kid has got a good arm. He's stepping in there this year. He's got some big shoes to fill, in place of Reese Ryan, who ended up going down to Western Kentucky. But this Brumball kid is going to be something special as well.
Well, the big news is Jalen Jones is in that backfield.
Yes.
Had the broken hand a couple weeks, and he takes a carry, and look at him shake and bake. Out to the 10, almost to the 20-yard line. We'll call it the 18. And
Jalen Jones, he's going to find him a big-time school to play for, with runs like that. That's just a college move right there.
Big kid.
A little bit of miscommunication
there. Thought Brumball was going to keep it, but he got it in Jones's hands and put it right in his belly.
Jacob Hiles, and number
I want to
43.
thank everybody for tuning in tonight here to GoCatholic.net, and big thanks, huge thanks to Traditional Bank for all their support.
4 receivers now. Brimbaugh looking to pass.
There's
Nice
that arm.
throw. As he tried to hit.
For number 1, Donovan Morris is incomplete.
Donovan Morris,
yeah.
He's a dual sport athlete for Lexington Catholic, also a very good basketball player for the Knights. And I know Coach Salzman during basketball season is proud of Donovan and all the things that he has accomplished. And we'll see what he can do out here on the football field. He's already had a pretty big game up there at Boone County as well.
Well, the good thing there, William, he had him right down the sideline if he could just hauled it in. 5 receivers now for Brimbaugh. Oh, he was letting it rip again. Oh,
He was looking for Andy Thompson.
Andy Thompson, but we got a flag there.
It's going to be pass interference against the Raiders.
Yeah.
But Andy Thompson wide open downfield.
21, David Richardson,
Almost
coverage
hauled
for the
that
Raiders.
in. And
William,
here-
we can definitely say we're going to see that peel in the air tonight, aren't we?
You're going to see a lot of fly balls tonight. This is definitely not a no-fly zone this evening.
Pigskin's going to fly.
Penalties pass interference against the Raiders. That brings up a 1st and 10 Knights at the LC 33-yard line.
The Knights will go to work at the 33-yard line. 4 receivers. Jones behind Brimbaugh. He's going to give it to him up the middle. Cuts back to the near side. He's got some running room. He's out at the 40.
Jalen Jones.
Now, probably we'll call it the 43-yard line there.
Finally brought down
We
by
got
The
number
48-yard line.
Looked like number 4 on the tackle there for Ryle.
However, Jones
And,
picks up 14 yards.
see
and
who that
first
young
down,
man
Lexington
is.
Castle. Ball spotted
Nick
at the
Townsend.
47-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, Gary Ball and Coach Mike Megan, they had St. X Henry Clay earlier on prep spin, the game number 1 tonight. St. X looked really, really good, didn't they?
They sure did, William. Henry Clay had a little fight in them, but we got a tough act to follow there.
Yeah, we do.
Great meeting Coach Mean for the first time.
7 for Jones.
But I'll tell you what, in Lexington Catholic, they work fast.
They do. It's one of those no-huddle offenses that keeps on moving right down the field.
Brimbaugh back to pass. He's going deep again.
He's got
He
it.
almost had his receiver out there, number 1, Donovan Morris.
Morris just watched that come right off his fingertips. I know he'd like to have that one more time.
Yeah, he's got to get those hands down in there and bring it into the basket.
I don't think that I've seen, the arm that this Brimbaugh kid has. I don't think I've seen an arm like that so far this season. Well, he's got a cannon.
He's going to give it to Jones to try to pick up that 3. A little shake and bake again as he's at the 40. Down to the 30. Rumbling and tumbling to the 25.
Doing some work before he brought down to number 81.
Jones working hard so far in this ball game.
For the Raiders.
Still got that cast on his hand. I heard he had it cut down. It was all the way up past his elbow, or right at his elbow.
It'll be 1st and 10 Knights at the Raider 26-yard line.
Knights with a 1st and 10 here situation. Moving
First
right
and
down the
10,
field.
and then, yeah, William, they're that's the thing you got to do. You got to keep that Ryle offense on the field, and that's Donovan Morris, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Knights.
10, 6.
Morris ran the route perfectly,
26 yards for
and
Knights.
just the speed beat his opponent there and created the touchdown.
Oh, man, Morris, how quick is he, William?
He's very quick. If I wish I knew his his time there, but
Number 1, Francisco
I tell you
Reyes.
what, you can tell up here that he's quick.
He's gonna kick the PAT too. He's got a little scoot in his boot. I can tell you that.
We're gonna have a little shift here.
That's what we like to call a little showmanship.
We got a full moon out tonight. How about that? Inaugural broadcast here on Night Vision, full moon, and the Knights have just tied the Raiders.
7-all. Here at the second game of the Bluegrass Bowl.
We're going to step out for just a second, folks. You're watching Night Vision, the inaugural broadcast, right here on GoCatholic.net.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
Donovan Morris with a touchdown from run ball, and Knights have tied this one up. We're all tied 7-all here in Lexington. Beautiful Lexington Catholic High School. William Warfield alongside John Carmichael. And John, you've got the play call.
All right, the Knights ready to kick off. A short boot there at the 20. Ryle takes it. Oh, fumble, the ball's out. He's got it.
It's going to be recovered by Ryle.
Recovered by Ryle.
I believe the young man that dropped the football is the same guy that fell on it there for the Raiders.
Might have been Sean Moore.
Tackle by number 33, Trey Carney.
Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to the inaugural broadcast here on Night Vision. Lexington Clinic, want to give a shout out to them. Lexington Clinic and Sports Medicine. I want to thank them for all that they do here for us. And, of course, Traditional Bank for putting on the Bluegrass Bowl.
Ryle now running on that left side.
Holland England, the carrier.
England with the carry.
9-3 Matthew.
Well, the vision behind Night Vision, John, while we got a second. Dr. Steve Angelucci, Kevin Bruggeman, and Brad Carter, all with the vision behind this new network. And we're just glad that we were able to partner with the school and put it all together for them.
Well, I'm kind of shocked that Ryle's ran it twice, William.
Murray, your ball carrier.
Murray, that sound carries.
Well, you got you got two really good quarterbacks going toe-to-toe here tonight, and they just got to pick their opportunities, if you will.
It's two great quarterbacks, both juniors, with both great arms. I know Tanner's being looked at by Louisville and Wake Forest.
Nice.
Ooh, got to wrap up there. Wow, man. It's number 7 with the carry, Colin England.
On the carry,
and
around by number 5, Eric Foster.
William England, 6'1", 218. Catholic had him hit in the backfield there, but big kid, kind of tough to bring down.
Yeah, it's hard to hit a guy going that quick that's that size. Somebody's going to fall back just a little bit. It's like hitting a wall there.
Catholic needs to get a push with that defensive line.
First and 10 here for Ryle.
Two receivers out to the right for Ryle. That's 28. Shaking bacon on the right side, William. That's it.
Number 28,
Jacob
Chisholm on the carry.
Chisholm.
Andy Hickey on the stop for the Knights.
That was Andy Hickey there with the stop for Lexington Catholic.
Kind of looks like a two-man punch with Chisholm and England.
Game of 11.
Ryle with another first down, though.
Two receivers to the right. Chisholm wound up beside Tanner. He's back to throw this time now. Rolls to his right. Knocked out of there by Catholic.
Morgan's pass.
Incomplete.
Is incomplete. There is a penalty mark on the play.
There's going to be a flag on the play, it looks like.
Coverage offered by number 37.
A little of that dirty laundry out there.
It's going to go against the Raiders. And it's holding against them, so that's going to move them back just a little bit. Beautiful night for football here this evening, and so glad again you can join us for the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl inaugural broadcast here on Night Vision.
It'll be first and 22 for the Raiders.
First down, but a long 22 yards, William. Let's see what Catholic can do here. They need a stop. Tanner looking deep. He slings it out of there. The ball's up. Did Catholic come? No, the ball falls incomplete.
Morgan's pass is
Knights
number 10.
just about came up with that.
Davis Rowdy in there on the coverage for the Knights.
Bring up 2nd and 22.
Roaching back in coverage. 2nd and 22 for the Raiders.
Tanner, he's got a strong arm. Knights got to come up with some pressure here on the 2nd down. We got to stop and should play, William.
Timeout.
It's going to be a timeout. Yep. So Ryle's going to take a timeout here to think things over. 2nd and 22. That's what they had to try to overcome here.
William, we got off to a fast start.
We did. 2 straight scores for each team, and
Well prepared tonight.
Ryle Raiders looking good out there, and so is the Lexington Catholic Knights.
And there's plenty of food left.
Our good friend, again, Gary Ball, he called the first game tonight, and it was Henry Clay falling to St. X in game number 1 of the Bluegrass Bowl.
A break in the corner at halftime. Please visit
And,
the concession stand.
Well, I tell you what, when you get Coach Megan and Gary Ball together on the same broadcast, that is something special right there. They got so much chemistry.
It's a lot of knowledge right there.
Both teams coming out of the timeout. Ryle will have the football here.
I think the Knights, they need to get Matthew Harrington, 93, over there on that left side loose. See if he can get in that backfield. 4 wideouts for Morgan. Incomplete.
Morgan's pass intended for number
16 out there he tried to go to.
Fabiano.
Yeah.
It'll be 3rd and
He had him
22
open.
for the Raiders
Kind
at
of
the
underthrew him there,
9.6
kind of behind him. Four receivers again, 2 on each side for Morgan. Morgan Tanner. He's got his receiver. Oh, a little flip back, a little trickery here. Back to number 35.
Fabiano.
Mitchell Bateman.
Bateman on the hook and ladder.
Call that the old hook and ladder there.
Look like the old
Gain of
Raiders.
14 yards on that play brings up a 4th and 8.
4th and
The
8.
Raiders at the
Knights, they need to get this
33
crowd
yard
into
line.
it. They need a big stop right here, William.
You got a nice crowd here tonight for the Bluegrass Bowl, and I bet you, between both games tonight, we've probably seen, I may be off on the number, John, but we may have seen about 7,000 or 8,000 people tonight.
Tanner back to throw. Pressure coming. He gets out of there, though. Number 5 for the Knights brings him down. Eric Foster in on that tackle.
Lexington Catholic will have the ball on the over on downs there, and good stop for Lexington Catholic. We'll see if they can put something together offensively here.
Yeah, they needed that, William. They needed that stop because I'll tell you what, this offense that they got here is pretty tough. Coach Mark Perry, he's done a great job preparing this offense. Ball takes, he's going to give it to Jones. And he's going to be hit for a loss there that time. Number 30 in there for Ryle, that is.
Number 4, Johnny Neiman.
Well, 4-4, Johnny Neiman and Colin.
That was a loss of 4 yards on the play.
Tarkus. Well, I tell you what.
That's a tough name there, isn't
it? Whatever happened to Smith?
There's a lot of Smiths out there, aren't there?
Yeah. Loss of 4 for the Knights.
Second and 14 for Lexington Catholic. Moving left to right.
Ball, he's going to throw it now. Oh, he's going to keep it. Now he pulls it back. He's going to throw it. kind of short-armed it there, but
Pass complete to number 7.
Chris Thompson hauled it in.
Correction has been ruled incomplete.
I'm going to say it hit
Oh,
on the
incomplete.
turf.
Yeah, I thought he got it, William.
I think everybody over on our side here thought that it was a catch, but they say it did take a bounce.
So 3rd down, 14 to go here for the Knights. Rim ball back to pass. He's pushed out of that pocket. He's going to run it. Out across the 30 to the 35. He's going to be short. Nice run there.
Across the 35-yard line. Tackled by Justin Selby for the Raiders.
He got right across the
Just short of the first down, brings
35.
up a 4th and a long yard.
The Knights will have to punt.
Inside their
And
36-yard
brings
line.
on, I believe, Zach Middleton, number 11. He does the punting for the Knights.
11, Zach Middleton.
Middleton's got a leg on him, too. I got to see him out here in practice one day.
Eric
And,
Wright, deep
young man is
for
definitely
Ryle.
got a really good leg there.
Eric Wright back to receive the kick for Ryle.
See a little bit what I'm talking about.
Going to go just inside
The ball
the
dies at the
25.
25-yard line.
25-yard line, William.
39-yard punt for Middleton.
Well, folks, again, tomorrow we're going to have girls soccer here on Night Vision. Join me for all the action live right here from Lexington Catholic High School when the Lady Knights take on the Pandas from Notre Dame. Always a big classic matchup between those two schools. And I'll tell you what, when you talk about girls high school soccer, Lexington Catholic and Notre Dame is always in the mix.
Big-time soccer.
Let's give Middleton an extra yard on that punt. It was a 40-yard.
Let's talk a little bit about that offensive line of Ryle. And I'm looking out here is Chase Ross, 6'3", 285 junior. Holding down that offensive line. There's the give. We're going to have a flag.
McGregor, the ball carrier.
Number 20, McGregor with the carry.
Jack Pago on the tackle, but there is a penalty marker on the play.
That's going to come back there, William.
I'll tell you what, those those Northern Kentucky schools, they're starting to really fill out up there. You got a lot of good competition when you talk about all the Northern Kentucky schools as a whole now, and it's good to see football.
Well, you have Covington Catholic, Covington Hunters.
Cooper's even good, you know.
Cooper, yeah, Gary Ball was talking about Cooper earlier.
Yeah.
Pretty good team.
Of course, these Ryle Raiders.
Morgan Tanner going to work again here on a 1st and 15. There's the give right up the middle. Nice defense that time by that
McGregor.
Catholic line.
Finds very little running room in the center of the Catholic line.
Drew
50, Drew
Boat Tiller
and 31, Jack Pago.
in there.
The charge for the Knights.
You know, Lexington Catholic has, we talked again with Coach Perry, earlier today, but Lexington Catholic, they lost a lot off the line. You're talking about guys like Bulmer and, Mesner and those guys. And
Some good linebackers, didn't they?
yeah.
There's a little screen out to the right side.
Morgan's
Nice little
pass is complete.
gainer.
Number 10, Eric Wright.
Eric Wright on the catch.
Tripped up by number 43, Austin Pedrochi.
Well, folks, if you are interested in getting your business inside the game, we're just starting tonight. There's going to be a whole bunch more broadcasts right here on Night Vision. If you're interested in getting your business inside the game, why don't you give Lexington Catholic High School a call? Talk to Delane. She'll help you out, and we'll give you her number here shortly.
Ooh, nice tip. Knocked down that time.
Number 18.
Will Roden.
It's incomplete.
It's a nice play that time by the defensive end.
Ryle at the 30.
4th and 4. Ryle's going to have to punt here,
18,
John.
Aaron O'Hara in the punt for
Nice defense that time by the Knights,
Ryle
William.
2, Andy Thompson in 3, J.J. Ogbogo.
Kind of digging in a little bit now.
He's taking his sweet time here.
Oh,
Nice punt.
boy. Nice rush that time. The Knights now bringing it to the near side. Number 3. Oh, he's still on his feet. Gets back to the middle of the field.
Nice
He
move.
could go all the way. Touchdown. The Knights. JJ Abugu.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Showed that speed, but we got a flag down on the field back here at the 40.
That can't be good for the Knights if it's back at the 40. But Abugu showing his speed here for Lexington Catholic. You know, we talking again, you know, I'll mention them again, but Gary Ball had said earlier that these Lexington Catholic Knights are loaded this season. Boy, he wasn't kidding. They got a ton of speed.
A lot of speed at the skill positions.
We're going to hear from this. It's going to go against Lexington Catholic, and you hear some of the fans here not too happy about the call.
Well, they don't, you know, that's all right. That's why you come to the games. It just means they're into it, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's hard to find a more passionate crowd than a Knights crowd. You're talking about, in basketball season, they talk about the dungeon in there, and all the Knights crazies that get together and support the team. And well, I'll tell you what, it's just fun times.
Well, hey, they just have a
vision.
they have a vision.
They do.
That's Knights' vision.
They got a night vision. That's right.
A vision of winning games, buddy.
Digital network powered by Parkles at Prickspan. Now everyone has night vision.
Waiting on the Ryle Raiders to come out here. Catholic will take over at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Rimbaugh, I like what he's got. Just a junior. Big kid.
You know, they're saying here at Lexington Catholic is tradition never graduates, and they always find the right guy to fill in when they lose somebody important like Reese Ryan. This Brumbaugh kid, he's the right guy.
The Knights will go to work. Jones to the right of Brimbaugh. He's going to get it. Right up the middle.
Jones on the carry.
We'll give him 2 yards, William.
Of course, Kurt Fago, the backup quarterback for Lexington Catholic, he's got a good arm as well. We might see him later in the ball game.
A long tradition of solid quarterbacks over here, buddy. Of course, Kyle Bolin plays at Louisville, former quarterback here.
Well, he had a good game against the University of Kentucky.
Rimbaugh. He's moving. He's going to let it rip.
Found his man.
Sure did.
They're going to lose the rush. JJ on the far side.
I'll tell you what, JJ reminds me of. He's very elusive.
But not
you know me, William, I like to give guys nicknames. So, Jake the Snake, JJ the Snake.
Abugu, another one of those dual sport athletes here for the Knights. He's also on Coach Salzman's team. We're going to see a couple soccer players tomorrow as well for the girls team that are dual sport athletes. That's what it's all about here, is all sports. And
Rimbaugh lets it rip right down that sideline and hauls it in. And is that the JJ the Snake?
Abugu.
Abugu.
All the way down to the 10.
Man, oh man.
Gain of 43 yards.
43 yards on that one, William.
You know, as I was sitting there watching the pass on replay, the pass was right there in stride with JJ. And couldn't have been more of a perfect pass.
Rimbaugh gives it to Jones. And he's going to take it to the house for a touchdown, Knights.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jones.
Touchdown, Knights.
Jalen Jones. And he's a big running back.
They're counting down here at Lexington Catholic. All those points up on the board, they just counted them down.
Point number 2, Andy Thompson on the hold.
Donovan Morris now to kick the PAT. I had to double check that, William, because there's another number 1 on the team, Francisco Rios, and he is number 1 also, and he kicks it off. So
this is definitely Morris.
yeah,
No
that's
doubt about
Morris.
that.
Yeah, he's the extra point kicker.
We got it.
And the kick is up.
14-7.
For the 14
Knights on top
point,
on Knights Vision.
the score, Lexington Catholic 14.
Under a full moon tonight here at Lexington Catholic High School. It's the traditional bank Bluegrass Bowl. It's right here on GoCatholic.net and Night Vision.
Well, there are a few things that stood out to me. One, I like the
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
Knights set the kickoff here. John Carmichael with a play call.
Chisholm and right back. That's Chisholm with it. Oh, he's got some running room right up the gut. Across the 50. Can Rios get him? 20. He'll get him out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
28, Jacob Chisholm on the return.
Jacob Chisholm with the wheels.
Brought down by
Chisholm's
number
been
one,
like that all night
Francisco
tonight. Good thing Rios also has some wheels, or that would have been 6 points there.
Yeah, nice save by the kicker. Just like that, Riles, the Raiders.
And you don't see very many kickers out there making tackles. But Rios, he just said, I'm not scared.
for the Ryle Raiders.
He made that play, saved a touchdown.
Let's see what Morgan can do, or Tanner, Morgan Tanner, from a 17-yard line. He's got England beside him. He's going to pitch it out. England now on that right side. Cuts it back to the inside just a hair, and he's going to get down about to the 10-yard line.
Colin England on the carry for the Raiders.
He's tough to bring down, William. I've said it before.
Yeah.
Tackle for the Knights.
Big power back.
Carry was down to the 12-yard line for 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Raiders.
They're going to give him 5 on the carry.
He's nothing but muscle, too. We got a lot of people tuning in tonight and a lot of Ryle fans who couldn't make the trip. Also tuning in tonight.
4 receivers now for Ryle. But Tanner's going to roll that left side, and he's hit hard.
Morgan on the keeper.
Tanner put his head down, and he met 3 Knights head on.
He's going to get the first down, so it's going to be the Knights are going to have to bring that goal line defense in there.
At about the 3-yard line, gain of 9 on that last play.
Looks like Andy Hickey, the free safety, shaking up for Catholic as he comes off the field.
First quarter winding down here.
England with it, but the Knights, nice defense as they stood him up there, William, and pushed him back a little bit.
Well, inside the 20, Lexington Catholic becomes a lot more harder to score on because those big guys that you see up there on that front line, they take it to another level, John. We're going to let it looks like the quarter's going to run out here, and Ryle's going to go down on the other end as we get ready for the second quarter of play here at the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl.
And that is the end of an exciting
right here live on Night Vision
After one, Lexington
at
Catholic
GoCatholic.net.
The
We'll
Ryle
return,
Raiders
folks.
7.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
Well, both teams ahead to the opposite end of the field here as we begin the second quarter of play. William Warfield alongside John Carmichael. Gary Ball, he'll be up here at halftime with a special guest from Traditional Bank. And, folks, we got a special one for you. As coming up here will be Bill Alverson. And he's the CEO of Traditional Bank, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about this Bluegrass Bowl and what it means to support such an event.
Morgan trying to sneak it into that end zone that time. Number 12, Davis Rowdy on nice coverage that time.
Number 12, Davis Rawadi on the coverage there.
Rawadi, now we talk about dual sport athletes. Rawadi.
Rawadi. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Rawadi, yeah. He's a soccer player as well. So, I mean, you got it. John, I'll tell you, you got some talented kids here at Lexington Catholic.
You're right about that. Tanner Morgan was 65 yards passing in that first quarter. This time he's going to give it to, I guess that was Chisholm again, maybe?
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's see here.
Kind of got hard to see there with all the numbers there.
35 that time.
Number 35, Mitchell Bateman.
Mitchell Bateman.
Carried into the middle.
Oh, okay.
They got three guys they run in there, it looks like.
Well, yeah, he kind of snuck in between two of them, didn't he?
For a 3-yard gain,
Hard to see that number on that
it's
run.
good for the Raiders.
Knights needing another big fourth down stop right here. Let's see if they can get it. But there it is, big 7 for the Raiders coming in there.
I want to send a shout out to Coach Griggs. He's watching back at home as he's watching his Lexington Catholic Knights. Coach Griggs has been a big help to me this
Anglin
week.
gets it, and he's going to take it into the end zone, standing up. As the Raiders strike back, William.
You know, this game is going to come down to the wire. It's got that type of feeling tonight. These two teams, John, they're kind of evenly matched up.
You're right. I mean, who's going to have the ball last? That's what it's coming down to. And we're just in the second quarter. You can see that, William.
93, Mason Malik into attempt the extra point. Number 16, Pagliano.
You know, they usually plan football games 2 years in advance. Can you imagine, you know, probably Kevin Bruggeman, I would imagine, him and probably Coach, you know, I would imagine Coach Perry, Coach Bruggeman put this together, the teams. But they picked the right ones tonight for sure. Ryle is good this year.
Yeah.
St. X was just dominant tonight. And, Henry Clay's good. Henry Clay's going to bounce back. No doubt about that. Henry Clay's going to be a force to be reckoned with in 6A.
You got Ryle, a 6A team as well here. Taking on Catholic, which is a 3A.
Yeah, and, Catholic went down in class this year, and so did Boyle County. Boyle County's a big rivalry. We're going to go on the road with the game of the week, and we're going to do like a 3-man crew down there for that, and we'll have Lexington Catholic at Boyle County, and you can catch all that action as well right here.
Chuck Smith in the same district with the Knights, right?
Yeah, he went to Mercer County there for a while, didn't he? Chuck Smith.
I'm not sure, William.
The Ryle
I
Raiders.
believe he did. I believe he went from Boyle County to
Andy Thompson, 3 JJ
Mercer
Olubu.
County, and then back to Boyle.
There's the kick. Upman's going to grab that, number 18.
Fair catch on the play by number 18, Will Roden.
Will Roden.
Fair catch. Again tonight, the
And
inaugural
Silver Knights will take
broadcast
over first and 10.
of Night Vision. Folks, it's only going to get better. As you have an opportunity to support our efforts. We're going to try to get 100 games or more this school year, broadcast them live from Lexington Catholic and on the road. And you can get your business inside the game. All you have to do is give Lexington Catholic a call. Call the school, ask for Delane.
Rim ball, back to pass. Bubble screen. I believe that was Morse who hauled it in. Rim ball, William had 84 yards and that touchdown along the 43 there in the first quarter. Not a bad start.
About 5, 2nd and 5 to the Knights at the 32.
All right.
Rim ball now rolling. And he's got his man, JJ again. To the house. Touchdown. Knights. He was wide open out there, William.
Jalen Jones had a big night tonight. Another big play. Thrown ball to Jones. Or thrown ball to Abugu, excuse me.
Number 1, Donovan Morris.
Donovan Morris in to kick the PAT.
Number 2, Andy Thompson to hold.
I'll tell you what, William, this is a rim ball's tough.
Yes, he
And
is.
he's got the receivers. (20-14). Morris back to attempt the kick. Snap, it's up, it's good.
And the conversion attempt is good.
21-14 in the second quarter.
It's 21-14, Lexington
Knights on top.
over the Ryle Raiders.
We're going to step out just for a moment, folks. We'll be right back here. 21-14 our score. Lexington Catholic leads the Raiders of Ryle. You're watching Night Vision here on GoCatholic.net.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
Right, and number 35, Mitchell Bateman, deep for the Raiders.
Mitchell Bateman, Eric Wright, Chisholm back. Rio set to kick off for the Knights. Ryle takes it. And there they go, right up the middle with a lot of running room. The Catholic's going to have to tighten up that special teams, William.
That was a good line drive kick there from Rios.
Bateman on the return for
And Bateman with a decent return.
Number 31 at the Ryle 37-yard line.
Yeah, it was a nice return out to the 37 for Ryle. Now let's see if the Raiders can strike back.
That almost sounds like a movie, doesn't it? Raiders strike back.
Morgan throws across the middle. He's got his man, and he's wide open. He's at the 30, down past the 20, inside the 15-yard line is number 85.
Pass is complete to number 85, Grant Beagle.
Grant Beagle.
Well, we picked a good one tonight.
Number
This
12, Davis
this
Ryle.
game right here is something special.
And just like that,
A whole lot of yards down to the 14-yard line.
Ryle's knocking at the door again.
14-yard line, first and 10, Ryle.
Morgan Pressure coming this time from the Knights. Can they get him? No, he gets it off to. Is that his tight end again, William? No, I believe that's
Pass is complete.
number 26.
To number 26, Michael Pennick.
Michael Pennick. They got lots of weapons, I'll tell you that.
Well, they got a nice size sideline over there too. They got a lot of kids that showed up to play football this year. Lexington Catholic did as well. You probably got 80 kids on each sideline.
2nd and 7 now for the Raiders. I just love saying that, the Raiders.
Remind me of that one guy on TV. I can't think who it is.
Looks like they're going to a timeout.
Timeout, Ryle.
So Ryle is going to call a timeout. I believe that's their second one of the half so far. Lexington Catholic going to come over on the sideline and talk about it as well. But John, again, night vision right here on GoCatholic.net. You're going to be with me for a lot of games coming up. And we're going to try to get over 100 games this school year. We're totally dedicated to making this network work in HD as well.
And when you say 100 games, you're talking,
Talking
soccer, baseball, softball.
We are talking all sports, John, and we're going to give, we're even going to give some love to the golf team. We're going to go out and get some highlights of the golf team, put it all together, and throw it up there on the website. And it's just going to be like we said, 24/7, 365. Lexington Catholic athletics and other programs from the school. We might go to a band competition, for example, or we might broadcast a play or something. It's going to be that kind of content that's always on and always on demand, and it's going to be right there on GoCatholic.net. Folks, we're excited.
Great times. Morgan ready for the snap. Right side is England, and he's trying to get everything he can, William.
Number 12, Davis Rawadi on the stop.
He seems to keep finding his receivers.
Carried to the 5-yard line. For a pickup of 6, where it'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, William. I say they give it to the big man again. Under center, first time the game here. Oh, nice penetration by that Catholic defense this time.
It was a good read there by the Lexington Catholic Knights. Mitchell.
Eric Foster in there too, number 5.
Number 11, Zach Middleton, and number 5, Eric Foster.
Well, there's a group of Knights there, evidently, because Mitchell and just a whole bunch of guys in there on that play.
4th and 2. Could this be another big stop for him, William? It seems like the defense for the Knights tightens up when it has to.
Well, the fans are getting into it right now.
Morgan back to throw. Pressure coming. And he just out of the reach.
That was about 3 feet to the left.
Yeah.
And the Knights hold them.
Bryce Ashley out there. Just couldn't quite reach out and get it.
The ball turns over on down. First and 10 for the Knights.
So Lexington Catholic will have the
6-yard line.
ball back.
And this high-powered offense, what an opportunity here if they can drive down the field and get up 2 scores, William. Long way to go, though.
Well, you got a good arm. Steve Angelucci, Dr. Angelucci came up here and said, man, did you see the arm on Brumball?
Yeah.
Yes, we have all night long.
Legend to JJ.
He gets it out to
Stop at number 43.
JJ the Snake.
For the Ryle Raiders.
Boo-goo.
Pickup of 7 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Knights at the 13-yard line.
2nd down. Jones just to the right of Brumball. Oh, and there's his man again. Jake the Snake cutting loose, still on his feet. Out past, he's down at the 30-yard line. I thought he was going to break loose again, William.
He had a couple men to beat there, and Ryle closed in on him. But still a nice catch and run there for JJ.
Has a first down Knights at the 30-yard line. Pick up of 17 yards.
It's a first down for Lexington Catholic. The Knights continue to move the football.
A lot of talent at that receiver position for the Knights. Got 5 receivers this time.
Knights could use a insurance score here on the board. You get some cushion against these Raiders.
It's Thompson in motion. Run ball back to throw. He's going to go deep.
Uh-oh.
He's got Morris out there, and he hauls it in.
What a catch by Morris.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Brumball left that thing up there, and he said, hey, Donovan, go get it. And that's exactly what Donovan just did, is he went out there and beat the man to it.
I'll tell you what Brimball can do. He throws a very catchable ball. Just one that just comes right into the bread basket.
Yes.
He's back to throw again. Screen to Jones.
Oh, I love the patience.
Bringing it back to the inside.
Jones, he doesn't want to go down, does he?
Jones is not through until he picks up another.
Uh-oh, we got
Flag.
a flag.
Flags everywhere, don't we, William?
Well, just a lot of pushing and shoving there. It'll probably be an offset penalty here as both teams kind of in there pushing.
This Knight offense is so talented.
Yeah, they are, and the excitement is in the air here, no doubt about it, with all these Lexington Catholic Knights fans who came out here by the hundreds to support their Knights. And looks like this one's going to go against the Knights, but there's a little activity on both sides there, so I'm not sure. Maybe Lexington Catholic just got caught first on the pushing there, but
it's usually second.
It definitely was on both sides, no doubt about that.
You're right. Pushes him back there, William. 6 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock.
Folks, don't forget to subscribe to us there on our YouTube channel at Night Vision HD. Make sure you do that tonight and help us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you can help us out with that, we greatly appreciate that. For some people watching on their big screen TV, John.
Man, Morris could not haul that one in, but Brimbaugh tried to thread the needle on that one.
I see some folks here in the stands watching on their smartphone, checking out the football game. By the way, you can watch it on any streaming device as long as you got internet. You can watch it on any streaming device.
2nd and 10 for the Knights. Brimbaugh scrambling now. Coming to the near sideline. Lets it rip. He's got Thompson, and he drops it.
Pass to Andy Thompson is incomplete.
Thompson was trying to turn the corner before he caught the football there, and it cost him. But Knights will regroup. We got, looks like we got a flag on the field here again. Officials talking it over. I think Thompson's complaint was he was grabbed. No, it's going to be an ineligible player, but Thompson was kind of signaling to his teammates there that he might have been grabbed as he was trying to get to the football.
Jones coming off the field for the Knights. Chris Thompson, number 7, now in one of the receiver positions. Number 17, Bo Bennington.
A lot of people catching on to this game tonight here on Night Vision. It's the inaugural broadcast.
Ryle 35-yard line.
Ryle declined that one. Declined the penalty, Williams. So
okay.
Ball go to work by himself in the backfield now. 5 receivers. Trying to get it over there. Gets it to Thompson on that screen, and Ryle's got it covered. They sniffed that one out.
Thompson has been scouted very well tonight.
Number 30.
Ryle must have had him on their radar all week in practice.
And several other Raiders.
Which I would too. You know, all those highlights Andy Thompson's got on prepspin.com.
I'll tell you,
Kid's a highlight maker.
You know, it's been a couple years since I've done some of the games over here with you, William, but I remember a very talented receiver that played over here is that David Bouvier.
Yeah, he was very good.
So not only a long line of quarterbacks, but a long line of talented receivers over here as well.
Well, yeah, you've had talent come through this program. You know, again, tradition never graduates, my friend.
Punt covers 41 yards.
Talking about, you know, the school as a whole, several state championships in all sports that they, you know, you look downstairs here at Joseph K. Stadium, and you see their state champion plaque that's down there, their monument that they've got here below us, and ton of state champions that's happened. I believe it was girls basketball who has the most here, believe it or not.
Wasn't that Coach Trippier? Is that incomplete? That time Tanner Morgan pass. But the football team, William, you were state champs in 2005 and 2007.
Mm-hmm.
But regional champs. 2005, 2007, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014.
Yeah, if you look at regional championships and district championships, then you're talking about, man, you ain't got enough room for all those trophies, although they got a very large trophy case inside the school there. But just a ton of those titles.
Catholic have been playing football since 1991. Morgan keeps at that time.
Tanner Morgan on the carry.
That's one thing that they do over here. You know, they say, well, we're going to really focus on football, for example, or basketball. They get it done. They put their mind to it. I'm telling you, they get it done here, and that's a beautiful thing about Lexington Catholic.
3rd and 3 this time for Ryle.
And how about this facility, man? This is you kind of get spoiled being here at this facility. What a great place.
Morgan's going to keep it, and I think ball scoots out of there. But I think Catholic's going to stop him short of the first down.
Well, folks, while we got an opportunity, again, want to thank some of our sponsors here on Night Vision and for Lexington Catholic. I want to thank Lexington Clinic Sports Medicine for all that they do.
They're going to give him the first down, William. Wow.
Looks like we got some score updates as well. We also want to thank Traditional Bank for sponsoring the Bluegrass Bowl. Looks like, yeah, LCA won their football game tonight, John. Woodford County over West Jessamine tonight. East Jessamine took down Lincoln County is what we were told last. Thanks to Gary Ball for giving us some score updates. I couldn't see it. I'm not used to the red screen there. Is that a special app you got there, Gary? Or
at the Ryle 30.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line for Ryle. Morgan now back to throw. He was looking deep. Now he's rolling to the near sideline. He's going to be hit, dropped. Helmet comes off there.
On the keeper. Brought down by number 93, Matthew Harrington, along with number 43, Austin Pedrochi.
A couple of Knights in on that
after
tackle.
all that, it was a 3-yard gain.
21-14 our score. 3:28 left to go in the half. William Warfield alongside John Carmichael. And you can hear us both here during the school year for Night Vision.
So 3rd and 7 now.
Gary Ball will have our halftime interview tonight with Traditional Bank CEO.
Bateman with it, still on his feet. And he's going down that far sideline, rumbling and bumbling.
35, Mitchell Bateman on the carry for the Raiders.
Chisholm, Bateman,
and
England. That is 3 tough guys, I'll tell you, William.
Mm-hmm.
28 yards on the play, brings the ball.
They're tough to bring down, and they run hard.
First down, Ryle.
Like a bunch of Clydesdales over there. So 1st and 10 now. 39-yard line for the Raiders. Lex McGregor back there now. Morgan tries to throw, incomplete.
Morgan pass attempt to number
That was an
17,
opportunity there
Bryce
trying to
Ashley.
hurry that pass, trying to hit his man real quick.
Well, he tried to hit that
Number
quick
34,
slant to Bryce Ashley.
Covered the play. It's 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the 9:39.
We got a ton of people watching this ball game.
Nice defense. Need to hold tough, William.
Not only here in attendance, but online watching in high definition on the inaugural broadcast here on Night Vision.
Morgan now under center. Back to throw. Far sideline. That's Bryce Ashley over there. Number 17 hauls it in.
Completion to number 17, Bryce Ashley.
Ashley had that nice game last week for the Raiders.
Run out of bounds by number 34, Zach Newcomb. Gain of 6 on the play, brings up a 3rd and 4 at the LC 33-yard line.
Morgan working under center again.
Ryle's asking for the flag over there on the far sideline. But
Kind of looked
Pass
like
intended for number 17,
34,
Bryce
Zach
Ashley,
Newcomb was in
broken
there
up
early,
by
but
number 34, Zach Newcomb.
official didn't
And
see it
now
that
we
way,
have
William.
4th and 4 for the
That's great for the
Raiders
Knights.
at the LC 33.
Great for the home team.
see what Ryle wants to do here with 2:28 left to go here in the first half. It looks like they're going to go for it, John.
I don't think they like to punt. Morgan looks like he's struggling to get in the bell. Oh, what great defense on that 4th down for the Knights. As the whole host of them were in there for that tackle, William.
Knights met him with about 5 guys there, and
By several Knights.
that's a big
Loss of 1 on the
play.
play brings up a 1st and 10, Lexington Catholic.
So Lexington Catholic is going to get the ball back on turnover on downs from Ryle, and here comes the Knights moving right to left on your screen.
Let's see if they can get it going again with this quick strike offense. Behind the arm of Legend Brimbaugh.
It's final Woodford County 48, West Jasmine 20. Final in that one.
Dennis Johnson gets his first big win over there.
Yes, sir. Lexington Catholic, they're going to have Johnson Central coming up next week. And then,
Is that the Golden Eagles, isn't it?
yep, and then they're going to have Covington Catholic the following week. By the way, Ryle beat Covington Catholic early in their first game.
Johnson got 10 yards
Number 27.
near sideline
Justin
there.
Selby. Along with number 30.
I tell you what, that's a nice receiving game, and then you can turn around and give it to that Jalen
Second and 1 for
Jones.
the Knights at
Don't
the
get much
43.
better than that, William.
I like it.
He's going to get it again. Lowers that shoulder, just
Dale Jones
pushes the pile.
Yeah, I think Coach Perry's decided that he's going to go with the ground and pound to finish out this half. He's going to run it right at him.
About 5 there.
He might surprise us with a throw.
Yeah, I mean, he might. Gosh.
Time is ticking here.
3 receivers over to that far side. Brimball's back to pass again. Pushed out of the pocket.
He's got all the time in the world there.
He's got Andy Thompson on that far sideline. He's still on his feet.
Legends pass is complete.
Hit hard, but he's going to get a couple extra yards on that hit.
Yeah, he does.
Here comes another flag.
Well, it looked like a bulldog tackle there from behind. So we'll see. We'll see what they may call horse collar possibly on that. I don't know.
A bulldog tackle.
That's what where he grabs his helmet from behind and smashes him down onto the turf. That's what it was. I'm a big wrestling fan though, John.
That's going to be on the Knights.
Against the Knights.
Wow.
And you're right. They may have got a little upset with
I don't know about. Yeah, I'm not going to question the officials because he's over there and I'm up here, but that looked like a bulldog tackle to me.
it was a rough tackle, and it probably got some of those.
Is that even a play,
Catholic.
Gary? A bulldog tackle? he calls it a horse collar. I guess I'm thinking about the guy coming off the top rope and wrestling there. Lexington Catholic, by the way, they got the wrestling team now. Of course, they had it last year as well, but Lexington Catholic putting a wrestling team together.
A lot of big-time wrestling here in Central Kentucky. I think Henry Clay has a long tradition, as well as Woodford County.
Lafayette, yeah. Woodford's probably historically the best. Them and I think it's Harrison County, if I'm not mistaken. Those two are always solid in
I knew one of the
wrestling.
best of all time was Dominic Black from Henry Clay.
Yeah.
Jones has it. Oh, he's trying. Oh, man, he almost got through there, William.
I think Woodford County had a kid that was undefeated his whole career there.
Jones kind of shaking up maybe a little bit.
We're down 50 seconds left to go here, 51.3, and a timeout here for the Lexington Catholic Knights. Folks, we're going to take one with them. You're watching the inaugural broadcast right here on GoCatholic.net. It's Night Vision, and it's live in HD. Now you can support Prep Spin and buy a DVD of this game broadcast. We appreciate all the fan support out there, and we are glad that we're now able to offer you a chance to own this game broadcast on DVD. All you have to do is just follow the link in the video description below to order now. They're only $30 for a limited time only.
Back here. Ball set to go to work. Looking over to the sideline of the coach. He's got a new running back in there. He's hit, stood up. Balsarac. Number 16. And I thought Jones might have been shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of walked off with a little limp there, but I think he's going to be all right. They'll probably keep him out, through halftime.
Hey, that's a tough kid. Back. He's playing with a cast on his hand.
Yeah.
47-yard line.
You're gonna have a lot of those bumps and bruises along the way, but guys like Jones, they're not gonna stay out of the game very long.
Remaining receipts to watch the encore performance of the 2015 Lexington Catholic dance team.
It looks like the dance team's gonna come up at halftime as well, performing out there. So what we'll do is we'll keep the camera live on the dance team, but we're gonna have Bill Alverson, the CEO from Traditional Bank. He's gonna come up here and actually talk with us about this bowl that he puts on that they help sponsor, and then gonna talk to us about his involvement with Lexington Catholic and what's going on at Traditional Bank as well. And Gary Ball will have that interview here at halftime for us.
Takes a lot of people to put something on like this, William.
And man, you're talking about all the support.
A lot of the local businesses always step up, help schools out.
These guys have got their hands full, but they do it so well.
3rd and 11 now from Brimbaugh and the Knights. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Drops deep. Pushed out of the pocket. He's going to let it rip, though.
And that's probably the first time tonight that I think Brumbaugh had the pocket collapse on him and he had to come out, but he still was pressured. That's the first time tonight I think I've seen that.
Zach Middleton will do the punting for the Knights.
38.5 seconds left to go in this first half of play.
Eric Wright deep to receive the punt. Pressure coming up the middle.
That was close.
It's going to go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
It's going to go out about the
Ball's down
25.
at about the 24-yard line.
25?
Yeah, that was about the
Punt
25.
number 29 yards. First and 10 Raiders.
You're right. I need to look at the monitor.
It's hard to see over there. Trust me. When you stare at the computers and the monitors all day and then you try to glance out at the field, it is hard to see sometimes. I promise you that.
Yeah, it's right here in front of me, but I keep forgetting.
Well, those the jerseys are on Ryle is not that easy to see from our advantage up here. So definitely look at that monitor.
Well, the guys wear, back in the day when I played, William, everybody wore a jersey was all baggy and hanging off of you. Now they're so tight. Morgan back to throw. He's got his receiver. That's his tight end, I believe, again.
Tanner Morgan complete to number 26, Michael Pennick.
Oh, that's 26.
Eric Foster on the
Michael
tackle.
Pennick. 6 foot, 210-pound senior tight end.
Ryle.
Wow, Morgan's back to go to work, and we're going to get a flag there. False start against the Raiders.
Beautiful night for football. We're under a full moon tonight here at Lexington Catholic for the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl. It's live right here on Night Vision.
I hope there's no werewolves around. There's another. William, what I've noticed about this game, I have never seen an officiating crew throw a flag so high in the air.
He's got a good toss, doesn't he?
When that thing goes up, we're looking at it from the press box. We're at eye level, buddy. He likes to give that arm a workout. It happens against the Knights, too. Coach Perry's not going to like that.
The ball is marked across midfield to the LC 48-yard line. First and 10 Ryle.
So first and 10 Ryle coming up here.
Morgan back to throw. Pushed out of the pocket. He's got his man over here, and he cannot catch it and haul it in. That's number 16.
Morgan's pass intended for number 16, Jared Pagliano.
Pagliano.
It'll be second and 10 for the Raiders at the LC 48-yard line.
In Traditional Bank, want to thank them, John. We also want to thank Lexington Clinic Sports Medicine for all that they do. And again, if you want to get your business inside the game right here on Night Vision, you can do so. All you have to do is give us a call here at the school and talk to Delane. She'll take care of you. She'll make sure that we get you get a 30-second video commercial just like TV, John.
Oh, look at the cannon on Morgan that time as he tried to get it out to number 3.
Well.
Morgan's pass intended for number 3, Cooper Share.
Cooper Share, but nice coverage by the Knights that time.
Rawadi again on the coverage. Rawadi playing cornerback there really good.
Oh, yeah. Now, you mentioned him earlier. What other sport does he play?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Rawadi's a dual sport athlete. Unless he's got a brother. Now, I might be mistaken. Look on the roster and see if that's Jackson or Locke. Might be his brother.
Well, this is Davis.
Davis, okay, so that must be his younger brother.
There's that cannon again. And that's going to be picked off by the Knights.
And the last heave of the half is incomplete.
That's where this first half's going to come to an end, William, with the Knights on top. We got started fast, but it's 21-14 now here at the half.
We got us a good one. We sure do got us a good one here tonight. Folks, you're watching the inaugural broadcast of Night Vision here on GoCatholic.net. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll have Bill Alverson, the CEO of Traditional Bank, along with the man, the myth, the legend, Gary Ball of the Scholastic Ball Report. We'll be interviewing Bill, and we'll have that coming up here shortly, folks.
Effort by Ryle. So
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
Good job, ladies.
Welcome back to Joseph K. Ford Stadium. We're at halftime here, the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl. And speaking of Traditional Bank, we've got the CEO, the head guy, Bill Albertson. And Bill, first off, thanks for all that you do at Traditional Bank for all the high school kids.
Hey, Gary, thank you very much. We're happy to be a part of this great evening.
You've been a part of it now for a few years, so tell us about Traditional Bank. I know it's a local bank and has a great reputation at Traditional Bank.
Thank you, Gary. We're what we call a community bank, and locally owned. We pride ourselves in customer service and relationship banking. We do a lot of small business lending to folks wanting to start a business, who want to grow a business. Bank's been around since 1902.
That's a long time.
Yes, sir. And most all our growth, since 1988, has all been organic.
That's awesome.
No,
when you say organic, expound on that.
We haven't purchased any banks or any acquisitions, and the bank's grown to be about the 14th largest bank in the state and 5th largest here in Lexington, and it's all with our people. Our best assets are people, and we're really just proud to be here at this game tonight and speak about our bank.
And you know what? When you associate yourself with Lexington Catholic, I mean, to me, it's a blue ribbon school. It's a letter of excellence. There's not a better combination when you say Traditional Bank and Lexington Catholic in the same sentence.
Well, there's certainly a lot of football tradition here at Lexington Catholic, as there are at other high schools here in the community, but here, so I'm kind of partial.
Just a little.
Yeah, Lloyd graduated in 08. He played football here, and
I remember calling his games when he played.
And then Hamilton, he played soccer. He all graduated in 04. So there's probably a little partial part in my heart about the school too.
You know, Lexington Catholic prides itself in 97, 98% of their seniors not only go to college, they get their first choice. That's something, I mean, you had sons that went to school here at Catholic, so that's something that obviously Traditional Bank took notice of.
Yes, sir, and the educators here are engaged in seeing that these children or kids or soon to be grown-ups are doing the right thing, getting their lessons, doing their homework, and when they have problems, reaching out to the parents and bringing the parents in, work it out. And sometimes not everything's perfect, but they have a very much dedicated staff here.
And, you also sponsor the Traditional Bank Holiday Classic. I mean, the basketball tournament, William and I must have done every game of that tournament last year on Prep Spin. I know we did a ton of it. But the point I'm making is, so you're involved with one of the best basketball tournaments going on around, too.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched Brandon Salzman grow up, the head basketball coach over here.
Has he grown up yet? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I remember when Danny Haney was the head coach and they were playing at Rupp Arena and I guess maybe 97, 98, and I saw this big young guy jumping up and down over there on the sidelines with all the enthusiasm in the world, and I had an opportunity to visit with him during the tournament this year, and I'm just proud of what Brandon's done, and he's still got that enthusiasm.
We laugh, but that's quite a story. A young man that really wasn't a superstar on the basketball team, but now here is the coach. And Brandon and I become good friends. We frequent the same swimming pool in the summertime
Yes, sir.
out of Andover, so we become good friends. And now here's a guy that's head basketball coach. That just tells you, Sparky Anderson used to tell you too, doesn't take the best players in the world to be the best coaches or managers.
Well, I know this. He genuinely loves his kids, and he is so much into helping them be successful.
Right. And that's who Traditional Bank wants
Yes,
to associate with guys like Brandon Sullivan, Brad
absolutely.
Carter, and Coach Perry. There couldn't be a better guy than Mark Perry.
Coach Mark Perry, he's what we call a class act, and he's going to do the right thing, but he's going to make his kids perform, but also be disciplined, and what we say, they do the right thing.
Do the right thing. And, I'm an old Boone County guy, so don't hold this against me. Ryle's right. When they built Ryle in 1994, I graduated from Boone quite a few years before that.
I remember
But when
that.
they built Ryle, I said, you know what? All the great athletes that played with me at Boone County lived in Union. Well, Ryle's in Union. I said, that's going to take some of the skill people. You see some pretty good skill people out here. And then they built Cooper in Burlington. Right. And when they built Cooper High School, I said, well, that's going to take the big old country farm boys out there in Burlington and out in there. Well, now Cooper's a powerhouse. So, and Boone County's dropped off quite a bit. So the point I'm making is it's amazing how when you start cutting that pie up a little bit, Bill, how it does kind of cut into your talent a little bit up there in Boone County. But Ryle's a really good football team.
Of course, the head coach at Ryle, Mike Engler.
That's right.
Lexington Cat started here with Bob Spire, and I was really glad to see Coach Engler get a head job, and he's doing a fine job with Ryle.
Talked with Bill Alverson, the CEO of Traditional Bank, one of the great banks in this state of Kentucky, without question. And what do you see down the road? I know you're always having a vision. Everybody says you have to have a goal, a vision. I know as a CEO of Traditional Bank, you have that as well.
Well, looking forward, we just want to continue to, like any kind of team, develop our players, have good people on board to take care of our customers, and profitably grow our bank for shareholders.
Well, you've got great staff and people do that. I know Dana real well at Mark. She's a great lady. Dana Adamson at marketing's a super lady, and she's one of your vice presidents. So that department's in good hands. And Bill, the bank's in great hands. And I love your TV spots, by the way. I think they're very unique, especially with the one the guy's talking and it's his mother. I think his mother wants to know how things are going.
He kind of chokes up a little bit toward the end of the conversation, and appreciative of his mother's help. Yes, sir.
Well, Bill, keep up the good work at Traditional, and thanks for sponsoring this Traditional Bank Classic here, the Bluegrass Bowl.
It's our pleasure, and it's an honor. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you. That's Bill Alverson. He's the CEO of Traditional Bank. Thanks to him for joining us here at halftime. And, of course, earlier tonight, St. Axe knocked off Henry Clay 40-13. That game also was live here on Prep Spin. This is the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl here at Lexington Catholic. We'll come back with Jim Carmichael and William Warfield. Thanks to Bill Alverson, the CEO of Traditional Bank, for joining us. Halftime, it's a great one. It's 21-14. Lexington Catholic leading that very good Ryle team out of Union, Kentucky. We'll be back with more with Jim Carmichael and William Warfield. Thanks for listening and watching the Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl here on Prep Spin.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
Welcome back here. We're still in halftime at Lexington Catholic High School, Joseph K. Ford Stadium. It is the site of the 2015 Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl.
What a first half, William.
It was. It was a good first half for both teams. Lexington Catholic leading right now by a touchdown. But John, when you look at the stats for the first half,
Tell me what Legend Brimbaugh had passing. I just got to know.
well, let's look here. Brumbaugh was 11 for 17 on passing, 235 yards.
In the first half, William.
In the first half, his longest one was a 68-yard pass, but he threw for 2 touchdowns.
I love the way he throws the ball. He gets a lot of air under it, and it just kind of, drops into the guy's arms, I mean, it's a –
Well, here's another number for you. J.J. Abubu, he's got 150 yards and just doing some outstanding things. Donovan Moore, 71 yards. Jalen Jones, 10 yards, and this was receiving. When you talk about rushing, Jalen Jones, he's got 87 yards, and Brumbaugh, on his feet, 13 yards. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that offense for the Knights, it's tough, buddy, and I like it. It's a fun offense to watch.
Brumbaugh, 248 total yards.
Yeah, I mean, and he can tuck it and run.
And then, for Ryle, Ryle's doing some outstanding things as well, too. Rushing right now, they're not really running the ball a whole bunch. It doesn't look like, John. It looks like 44 yards is the most for Morgan so far for Ryle, 34 for England. And but passing, Tanner Morgan, 141 yards.
Yeah, he can throw it around too, William. But, they kind of got that three-headed running back attack with England, Chisholm,
Bateman too,
and
yeah.
Bateman, yeah. You put all those 3 guys together. What have they done?
Well, you got, again, 44 yards for Morgan. You got England with 34, and then you got 31 for Bateman. And then Chisholm's got 11 as well. So,
yeah.
You're talking about you got about 130, 140 yards there.
You talk about the Knights' defense. I mean, they get a nice push. They got some talented guys that come off the edge. But when you're playing a team like Ryle, a 6A team, they have a lot of weapons, just like Catholic does on offense. So it's tough down in those trenches.
Mm-hmm. And I'm being told it's actually about 120 yards rushing, which for Ryle. But yeah, it's hard to, especially here at home, the type of team that Lexington Catholic is. I really believe that Lexington Catholic this year is a contender, John. I don't think that and they are year in and year out. Don't get me wrong. Last year they played in Class 4A, so they always ended up running into Highlands. This year, they go through Boyle County again, which is a big rivalry for them. But I think Covington Catholic and Covington Catholic obviously is going to be one of their big rivals too come playoff time, I would imagine.
Well, you got Louisville Central, but I think they actually lost last week. But just in your district, you mentioned Boyle County. Mm-hmm. You got the Garrett County Golden Lions. You're supposed to have a decent team this year. Yeah. And the Western Hills Wolverines.
Yeah, well, Western Hills is probably down, I would imagine. Western Hills, we've seen them in the past when we went over there and watched the Jessamine County schools play them. But Garrett County is a good team. And, they've been good for a while. I think they even have a I want to say they got a middle school state championship underneath their belt, or at least their conference championship that they played in. So that was pretty recent. So now those kids are on the high school team and making a run for it. But I hear they got a really good quarterback.
You mentioned, looking at the night schedule, and, they got, like you said, the Golden Eagles of Johnson Central next.
Yep.
The Covington Catholic Colonels.
Mm-hmm.
But then they got to go to Madison Central. Now, didn't you mention to me earlier that during our first game that Madison Central was up on Dunbar 37-0 at one time? Did we hear that somewhere?
I don't know. I don't remember. I have to go back and pull those scores up. But Madison Central certainly is a good team. I would imagine that game over there, Coach Centers and his Indians over there at Madison Central is going to give anybody that comes over there a tough game. It's hard to win there. Just like when Lexington Catholic goes on the road to Boyle County, it's going to be tough to win there as well. But this night's team can do it.
Now, you said we're going to have that Boyle County game
Yep.
live down there.
Right.
Now, it used to be tradition. They didn't let you they only let you do radio work down there.
Well, I was able to.
That was Coach French, right?
Yeah, that was Coach French. You got a new coach down there, which used to be their former coach, but
Chuck Smith, yeah.
Yeah, Chuck Smith. But here's the thing: is Boyle County has come so far down there that we've actually got our own internet in that press box that we had installed.
Okay.
So hold on, John. I got you, man. I got you.
Well,
so,
you just, like I said, you got to bring me up to speed, buddy. I'm still thinking 2 years ago now.
Well, if you wear the Lexington Catholic blue, there's one thing that you don't like, and that's Boyle County.
Mm-hmm.
I know how that is.
We have seen some good games here. And the last time I probably we did the Boyle County game is when Josiah Robbins, now a senior there, and one of their leaders was a freshman here running around this field at Lexington Catholic.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good ball game.
Yeah, they got some talent on that team too. It's going to be a really good game, and the finish of this one tonight too is going to be good. I think we're in for an outstanding second half here.
Yeah, I mean if the first half's any indication, buddy, we gotta have a tough one, and it's going to be a nail biter.
It's going to be a good one. I can almost guarantee it. We'll see what happens out here. The both teams back out there on the field. We're getting ready to start the second half of play, John, and Lexington Catholic trying to add a little bit more on that scoreboard, John. I think that they're going to need to get a little bit more cushion on this Ryle team, because I don't think you want to be too close with this Ryle team.
No, I mean, they came from behind in that game last week that they won behind Tanner Morgan. He led them back to victory in that one. So he's a very capable quarterback. I mean, just we mentioned earlier, Wake Forest and Louisville's looking at him. He's just a junior.
Well, here's Ryle going to kick off here to Lexington Catholic. So the Knights will have the ball to start the second half of play. William Warfield alongside John Carmichael. I think Gary kept calling you Jim Carmichael, but that's okay.
Hey, he's in the building with it. It looks like we got is that Thompson with it?
Yep. Andy Thompson.
I'll tell you one thing that the Knights need to do is on their kick coverage.
Mm-hmm.
They need to shore that up a little bit, William. And I think the defensive play, they give up a few plays, but Ryle has gotten great field position all night long.
They have. They've been blessed with great field position, and they made it count a couple times too. They got that 14 up on the board. They're definitely not a team that's going to back down at all.
Jones is back in there as Brimbal's going to go to work. He's got 3 receivers out there to the right. He's looking to throw, and he's got number 7, Chris Thompson.
You got the Thompson guys, you got Chris, and you got Andy, and you got some good connections here.
The Thompson TNT.
17 yards.
17 yards that time. Jones is going to get it now up the gut. We'll give him a couple. He's a solid ball carrier, that Jalen Jones. Let's
about a yard. Brings up a 2nd and 9.
6'1", 225, William.
at the 37-yard line for Lexington Catholic.
Got those Earl Campbell hips, if anybody can remember Earl Campbell. Bubble screen now. That's Morris with it, trying to.
That was just good D there by Ryle.
Yeah, Ryle sniffed that one out, didn't he?
He sure did. Folks, again, this is the inaugural broadcast. Very first one ever on this brand new adventure, this night vision. And folks, it's 24/7, 365 Lexington Catholic athletics and other special events live and on demand right here at gocatholic.net.
William, let's looks like
Gain of a yard.
Donovan Morris may have a little cramp or something. He's kind of slow to get up there, but let's talk a little bit about that offensive line of Lexington Catholic. You've got Colin Carpenter there, number 57, Jacob Ballard, 70. Is the center. Right guard is Noah Tubridy, number 70. Woody Langford, number 63, is over on that right side.
Yeah, all those guys have got talent. Coach talked about Langford there just a little bit, I believe in our pre-game interview about how he's impressed with them so far this year.
Brimbaugh looking deep. He's slinging it out of there. And it's in a picked off right there by Ryle.
The young man's
The
not
ball
getting
come out, but I think Ryle got it back.
Yeah, Ryle. Yeah, it's going to be a fight for it down there on the turf. Ryle saying they got the football, and they do.
Logan Renman in there, and Brimbaugh threw it in the coverage that time.
Well, I don't think he saw the guy that actually picked it off. He was kind of, crouched down just a little bit and ended up sneaking in between a couple of guys that he was trying to get the pass to.
Moving past 11 o'clock, William.
Yeah, it's late.
It's past my bedtime.
Well, we had an injury in the first game. That kind of put the game back just a little bit tonight. But, again, we got a ton of people watching tonight, and we thank you so much for tuning in. This is definitely history in the making.
Morgan completes the pass on the slant. The 20-yard line. Pagliano. He's tried Pagliano a couple times and missed him, but he had him that time. Nice read by Morgan.
Play covers 17 yards and the first down for Ryle at the 20-yard line.
Well, they moved the ball 17 yards that time.
Yeah, Ryle's on the move.
Another first down for the Raiders.
But this is where Catholics tighten it up. You get down around that 20, and they've done a decent job tonight.
Got a pause in the action here. The traditional bank Bluegrass Bowl. They're from Bill Alverson, the CEO of Traditional Bank. And Gary Ball had that interview with him at halftime.
Morgan working out of that shotgun now. There's the give to 35. I believe that was
he's gone.
Bateman. Yeah, touchdown.
Bateman's gone.
I mean, that's a three-headed attack with Bateman and Chisholm and England. Gosh.
Well, Ryle's got this down to within 1 point. And that was just a good run over on the left side there as Bateman got it and saw end zone as soon as he got past that line of scrimmage.
Big Chase Ross on that offensive line, 6'3", 285. Coach of Ryle said they didn't have much size, but they got a few big hosses up in there, William.
They do. Yeah, they've got some decent size, and they got a lot of kids over there on the sideline too that appear to love the game of football and showed up to play tonight. Folks, we're going to step out just for a second. We'll be back right here with the 2015 Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl. It's live right here on gocatholic.net. Night vision, folks.
Nice job today.
Thanks, Coach.
Proud of you. We'll get back at it tomorrow. If we lose focus on the field, it could cost us a penalty or even the game. If you lose focus behind the wheel by texting and driving, it costs you a fine or worse, your life. Big Blue Nation, don't text and drive.
We already had the kickoff, William, and Bogu. Nice return is a nice deep kick that time by Ryle. And the Knights will go to work from the 26-yard line.
Well, they didn't waste any time there during that time out there that we had, that stoppage of play in between scores. But
well, I got to thinking, they usually give you that full 60 seconds when you're broadcasting a game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe they're trying to.
I think they're trying to speed it up just a little bit tonight.
Yeah. And that is understandable.
Well, there is a neighborhood ordinance, I believe, here to where you have to basically turn everything off at a certain time. So I don't know if that's in effect tonight. We'll get some information on that, but that may be the case here. We'll have to get some information on that, and I'll ask about that. But, again, want to thank Brad Carter, the athletic director here at Lexington Catholic. Want to thank Kevin Bruggeman. We want to thank Dr. Steve Angelucci and all the fine people, Delane, Thiel, all the fine people here for, giving us the opportunity to create night vision and, seeing what we've seen and, seeing our vision for Lexington Catholic High School and the future of broadcasting. I want to thank all of them for all their help and support, and sky's the limit.
Most definitely. Rim ball going to work now. Jones is going to get it right up the gut. A couple yards. What a start for Coach Mark Perry, coming in here from, I believe it was Central Hardin, where he's had a lot of success over there.
Yeah.
And in his second season here, 10-4 last year.
Central Hardin, were they the Bruins up there? I want to say they're the Bruins at Central Hardin.
I want to say that was E-Town, wasn't it?
No, E-Town is the Panthers.
Complete to number 1, Donald Morris.
Of course, Coach Perry, I think he's spent 7 seasons at Washington County.
Mm-hmm.
Yard brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Knights at the LC 31-yard line.
Big third down this time for the Knights. They need to move this football down the field, and the way it's going right now, they need to score.
Ryle's head coach, too. He used to coach here at Lexington Catholic as well. I believe he's assistant coach here, so this is kind of a homecoming for him.
Coach Engler?
Yep. He spent, I want to say he spent like 20 years here, if I'm not mistaken. It was a long time.
Wow. Well, his team's defense is tightening up right now, William, because they've done stopped the Knights, and the Knights are going to have to punt.
Ryle is number 10, Eric Wright.
Ooh, nice punt that time by Middleton.
Wright's
got it, and then here we go. Great blocking as Wright runs into his own man. Past the 50, still on his feet.
He's going to be close to the 40 there.
Yeah.
Punt covers 35 yards.
They're going to credit him 35 yards on the punt return.
Tackled by number 21, Zach Payton, and number 12, Davis Rawadi. The return was for 25 yards. 1st and 10 Ryle at the LC 44.
Ryle's going to go to work. Here, William. Great field position. 1st and 10. And Knight just inside the 45-yard line in Knight territory. Morgan's pump faking, and he's gunning it down the sideline and just overthrows his man.
Well, you're talking about a little bit of muscle in that.
Coverage provided by number 34, Zach Newcomb.
He really let that one fly.
Yeah, he threw that on a dime, didn't he?
Sure did. We're going to have Brad Carter going to join us here shortly to talk about this new venture. We've been talking about it all night, the inaugural broadcast of Night Vision and, what we're doing with it. Well, Brad Carter, the athletic director here at Lexington Catholic, is going to come up here and chat with us on the way he sees things.
Nice to stop that time by that defensive front of the Knights. Loss of 1, so 3rd and 11 now. As the Knights defense is tightening up a little bit, William.
Mm-hmm. You got to make big stops in games like this. We're all tied up right now, 21-all. Something's got to give, right?
Morgan now. Scott England inside the 40. The Knights need to get him down. He's going to have a first down. I think he got it.
It's going to be close.
He was walking a tightrope on that far sideline.
It depends on if he stepped out. No indication yet.
I think he's
going to be short, isn't he?
Well, let's see. They got the 4th down on the field marker, and he is going to be short. But
he's going to be a couple yards short there. Stepped out of bounds.
That's not going to stop the Raiders. They're going to go for it.
Well, where they're at, it's not a bad risk, I don't think.
Well, these Knight fans need to get on their feet.
It always tells you something about a team whenever you're that close to the end zone, though, and you.
There goes the man right there.
He got his first down.
Is that Bateman again?
Number 35, Mitchell Bateman.
Bateman's having a nice night. Good second half, too. He's already surpassed his first half. But yeah, you can always tell a good thing about, when you're that close and you go for it on 4th down. 1, you don't have a kicker. And 2, you're not afraid to go for it.
Well, that puts Bateman at almost 70 yards for the game, William. Morgan's going to throw, and he's got his man on the slant. And he's going to walk it right into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
That was a good call there from the Raiders. They took the right path to the end zone, and Lexington Catholic's been shutting them down most of the night, John, but that time
they love that slant.
They got him.
Number 93, Mason Malik, in to attempt the extra point.
I'll tell you what, after this extra point, we got Brad Carter up here with us, and we'll talk with Brad in between scores here so that we talk to him about this new adventure here with Night Vision.
And the kick is good, and with
that kick is good.
remaining in the 3rd quarter, the score is now the Ryle Raiders 28.
Brad Carter, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Mr. Warfield. How are you, buddy?
Man, I'm doing great.
Broadcast going well?
Going smooth.
I just had to go up to the office and make a drop of some of the admission money and turn it on my computer and said, you know what, I don't have to miss a beat this year. Just turn it on, listen to you guys. You guys are doing a great job.
I appreciate that. John and I haven't really worked a lot of football, so we're kind of rusty tonight, so I apologize about that. But we're going to get it under control here for you, Brad.
Well, I told John earlier. He said that to me. He said it's been a couple years. I might be a little rusty. But I said, for guys like yourself and him, I said it's like riding a bike. You never forget it. You just got to get back in the groove, and and it'll come. And we're super excited to have you guys on board. Super excited about the Night Vision. Talking about broadcasting over 100 events here on our Night Vision, being able to do, and usually, and William, from doing the prep spin and doing everything that, usually you get your footballs and your basketballs, and that's what everybody wants to see, and those are the games of the week. But what's so special about Night Vision is we're going to be able to bring those other events to you, a volleyball game, possibly going out and just walking a course with a golf match and following it around and doing that stuff, and, lacrosse and baseball and softball. So we're able to pick up a lot of stuff. We're really hoping we could do graduation. Looks like Ryle had an onside
kick recovered. Yeah.
Well, there's a flag on the field, so maybe they got it a little bit early. Maybe we'll catch a break here.
Knights could use a break here after the score by Ryle. 28-21 our score here with 6:43 left to go in the 3rd. Brad Carter up here with us talking. Brad Carter, the athletic director. This is year number 2 here at Lexington Catholic for you. I know we're going to talk about Night Vision, but let's talk about year number 2 and how how things are going here at Lexington Catholic.
Well, it's been great. It's been a great start to the year. All our athletic teams are off to a fast start and doing really well. And, it's a little bit easier. At this time last year, I had twins on August 8th or August 6th, so they were less than a month old, and I was still dealing with some of that stuff and not getting any sleep. And now a year later, they're walking and talking, and so I've gotten to be able to be a little bit more established at the school, be around more. Took that whole year to evaluate, a lot of our programs, look what we were doing, and really, my role to come in is to support our coaches and support our programs. How can we make this a great experience to be a Knight? To be at Lexington Catholic and be in athletics. So it started out to a great year. Boys soccer, girls soccer off to a great start. Volleyball off to a good start. Looks like we're trying to do a little trick.
Thompson there trying to get a pass off. They scouted Andy Thompson really well tonight. I think all week they've worked on Andy Thompson because it seems like that every time he gets the football tonight that Ryle's got his number for some reason.
Yeah, he does, and he's a tricky little player there, and he can break it big, so they concentrate on him. And that's a little bit with having a long-time assistant coach as their head coach, Mike Engler.
Yeah.
Even though Mark Perry and them didn't work together, there's a lot of similarities, and a lot of these seniors were freshmen and sophomore when he was here. So he knows about them, he knows who they are. And don't think for a second Mike hadn't kept up with us at all, too. So he knows what Andy and Chris can do. And so, yeah, they've really been keying on them tonight.
Well, Brad, you're doing an outstanding job here, you and your whole staff here. I know that what all it takes here. I don't know what all it takes here, but I can tell how hard you work. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I appreciate it. We got a great staff, great athletic staff, and this whole night and this whole event cannot be put on without the football parents. The football parents really step up. They really help out a lot. But Kevin Brueggemann, my associate AD, has done a great job. He's on the football staff, so it's been great to him to kind of prepare me for what the bowl is going to entail and everything coming up. We can't thank Traditional Bank enough to come on board as a sponsor, and they're super excited about having tonight. So the weather's worked out. It's been 2 great years of bowl action here, and really can't wait for this second half. Been an exciting first half, looking at an exciting second half.
We got us a pass off here as Brumbaugh completes the pass. And Lexington Catholic still short of a first down here. It's going to be 3rd and probably 11 or 12 here. We'll see what it's going to be.
Yeah, Coach Perry pulls something out of his sleeve here. It'd be a huge pickup for the Knights right here to get this. It'd be a huge momentum swing.
4th and 10 here for Lexington Catholic. But yeah, you've got a lot of good support with you too there, and we talked about Traditional Bake during halftime of this ball game. Actually, the CEO Bill Alverson came up here and chatted with us, and man, that right through the hands.
Yeah, it was tipped right before it went to him, and I think that threw him off a little bit. And he just dropped it, but we'll be there. They're getting in the open spots. Legends hitting them. We just need to get a big stop here. But yeah, Bill was up here. I heard the interview at halftime. He's a Lexington Catholic grad, so I mean it's good to have him back. But it's great to have them on board. And this night vision, actually, this thing's not possible if we don't have people like Bill and guys that step up and kind of help us support this. And we're still looking for sponsors now with this night vision. If you got a business, you own a business, you want to help out, contact myself or contact Delane Field here at the school, and we'll sit down and talk to you and see how we can help you get supported here.
We recorded a commercial earlier today with Delane, and we've been playing that off and on tonight. But the inaugural broadcast here of Night Vision, people are watching tonight in high definition. They're watching on their tablets, on their smartphones. They might be watching on their big screen TV with the YouTube app. Some of them are watching on the computer. We got a whole bunch of people tuning into this ball game tonight.
Absolutely. So, like you said, it's the first one. It's exciting. It's a bowl game. It's been a great broadcast. And like you said, people that can't make it out, this is where they can go and find us. We'd love for you to come out. We'd love for you to be here. And you guys being out here hasn't hurt our attendance at all.
No.
We've had great crowds out here. I think we're going to have paid attendance probably between 2,200 and 2,500 paid attendance here. So we're really excited about that. We probably had over 3,000 people here. We had a lot of VIP and traditional guests and stuff like that. But, we love it. If you can't make it out here, if you can't be here and support the Knights in person, you can definitely go to the Night Vision and check us. And even if you're out of town or your business or, something's going on and you missed it, you can go back and get the archive broadcast. So, we're really excited about to have this piece and something that we can present athletics and present our athletes, and people can go find them and see what they're capable of doing.
Well, the cool thing about the local sponsors on the network is not only do you get your ads played during the game live, but you also have those embedded on demand. And then, it's available on any device. Plus, we also burn them on DVDs. If somebody wanted to, say, for example, a mom or dad wanted to buy a DVD, which we expect, that's going to be quite a few, those ads are going to be in that time capsule there.
Absolutely. And like you said, you got over 100 broadcasts here. So, you can get on, you can do, one sport, a couple sports, multiple sports, a whole year. We've got a bunch of different packages Delane's got put together. And so if you want to help us out and you want to get a part of Night Vision, just contact us here at the school and we can make it happen.
Well, I tell you what, we're thrilled to death to be working with you guys. It's been a long time coming, I feel like, and I feel like, when you stepped in as athletic director, that was a point to where we said, we're going to get this done.
Well, and I appreciate it. I think Dr. Angelucci has had a lot to do with it as well. Kevin Brueggemann's had a lot, and it's just something that we've been working on, as you know, for over a year to try to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's finally worked out. We're super excited to have it. And honestly, it's nice to come up here and visit and talk about it. And I'm sitting here looking at the score. We're down 7. It's 5:23 left. The people that are listening now probably have had enough Night Vision. They want John back. They want to hear some football. So I'm going to let John jump back on here. William, we can't thank you enough for coming out and doing what you do. And also, we're looking for student help. Any students that want to come on and help with camera work or help with production or any of that, just come see me in the office, and we'll get you signed up and ready to help with us.
We're gonna go beg Coach True, I think, this week to see if some of his students are interested in helping us out. But,
absolutely. I think once they see a couple of the broadcasts and see what it's about, I think, we talked to the freshman class about it. I think we'll have some and look at building this thing into a club and possibly a class and really having people be able to come and get the TV side of work and understand if they want to go and chase that career. I think we could be able to offer that at the school, and it'd be a neat entity that we have there at the school.
Absolutely. Brad Carter, the athletic director here at Lexington Catholic High School. He joined us here live during the inaugural broadcast of Night Vision here on GoCatholic.net. Brad, you do a great job. Congratulations on the job well done and on this successful event here tonight.
Well, I appreciate it. It doesn't happen without the sponsors and guys like yourself, and we're just super excited that the weather held off, and it's going to be a beautiful night. Now we just got to dig in deep and get this W and make it a very, very sweet night. All right, William, I really appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Brad Carter, the athletic director here. Always good to catch up with Brad.
William, I'm back here, and Bateman's been going to work, hasn't he, buddy?
Yeah, he has. No doubt about it. John, we miss you, but, again, always good catching up with Brad Carter and, all the great things that they got going on here at Lexington Catholic. It's unbelievable how much, support and effort that they put in to these kids here and this athletics that they've got here.
Oh, most definitely, William. I mean, it's like you said, it's a kickoff. You gotta let the folks know what's going on out there. Chisholm doing a great job for Ryle too at the running back position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Just dropped. Big 85 there.
Number 31 in on that break up there. That is
Number 85,
Jack Fago.
Grant Beagle.
I want to mention Lexington Clinic as well for all their support. We want to thank them for all that they do. Lexington Clinic, sports medicine, Lexington Clinic Sports Medicine. John, we were able on Night Vision tonight during the first game. It was broadcast through PrepSpin, which is the same platform as Night Vision. Of course, PrepSpin powers Night Vision, but we were able to take a clip of an injury and send it right away to the person attending to the injured player. we saw it up here on the video. We were able to send that to them just in case they needed it, you know. But that's the kind of things we can do. Instant highlights, we can do that kind of stuff, you know, where we send that out. And it's because of great sponsors like Lexington Clinic that helps us do so. And tonight that might, you know, help the young man out, you know, and especially his doctor's trying to figure out what happened with his injury there. So that's just one example. But John, we got a football game here.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 9-yard line now for Ryle. They were able to pick up that first. That's 28, which is Bateman, I believe. Chisholm.
Bateman's 35, Chisholm's 28.
Yeah. Haven't seen England in a while, number 7, and he was pounding it in there early.
He may have got shaken up a little bit there in that first half. Got a ton of emails and texts and stuff like that coming through. If you want to reach us live on air, you can do so live at prepspin.com, LIVE at prepspin.com, or you can hit us up on Twitter as well at prepspin. And we'll answer. We're going to get the Night Vision Twitter up and running, but if you want to reach us tonight during this game and give us your thoughts, at prepspin, PREPSPIN. We'd love to hear from you, fans.
3rd and 4 now, William. So 3rd and goal now for Ryle Raiders. Catholic's got to tighten that defense up.
Catholic needs a big stop here.
They need that defensive line here to make a play, get a push. Those linebackers need to fill those holes. They stop them, so it'll be 4th and goal here.
Very short, too. It's going to be 4th and short.
Tackle was made by number 54,
we're talking.
Sid Sharp, and number 37, Austin Lauterbach.
That's Bateman.
We're talking under a yard there, I believe, John.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 2 yards.
So they're going to come in and kick the field goal. Kind of surprises me. I thought.
Well, you know, this is kind of surprising. I guess with they're already up by a touchdown.
Yeah. Low snap, but the kick is up. And it's good.
And the 18-yard field goal is good. And with 118 remaining,
that was a rocket off the foot, too.
Yeah, that's going to put Ryle up by 10, so Catholic's going to have to get it going here, William.
Lexington Catholic trying to improve to 2-0. So was Ryle tonight. And we got ourselves a good old-fashioned barn burner.
You're right. Catholic has got to get that offense going again. That's kind of hit a wall. Had some drop passes.
Well, you know, we still got a whole quarter coming up here, but we still got 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Lexington Catholic, they're a team that can score very quick.
Yeah, and they got Thompson, TNT back there. Like maybe Donovan Morse on the near side.
Mason Malik to kick off.
Malik to kick off for Ryle. And you know, Catholic needs maybe right here to try to utilize some of the speed that they have, William, and they need a big return.
Well, I'll tell you what, this house will will get very loud if Catholic was to get a really good return here.
Well, Chris Thompson is going to get a shot. As he tries to push in the middle, he's going to get just across the 20-yard line.
Ryle's been so good on special teams tonight. That's been a big plus for them.
And that is one of the things that I read. You know, Coach Shingler talked about was their special teams play, that he thought it was pretty good. It was one of the something that his team done really well was special teams. Let's see if the Knights can get it going here. Wide outs to the left, two to the right and to the left. Jones behind Brimbaugh. Jones is going to get it, though. Ryle is kind of tuned into Jones here lately, William.
Mm-hmm.
Done a lot better job here in this second half.
Tackle by number 48.
Because he was knocking on about 100 yards there in the first half, wasn't he?
He was. He definitely was.
No gain on that one. This time Brimball's back to pass. He's got a little time. He's going to put it up. He's got Andy Thompson out there, and he's got him. Inside the 50 to the 40. He's trying to move around and break free. He's going to be down at about the 40-yard line. And there's the big playability right there of Brimball and Thompson.
Well, I'm glad to see Andy Thompson get one as, Ryle's had his number all night long, but nothing's been, as far as an attitude from Andy Thompson, nothing has really got him down tonight. So he keeps going out there. He keeps trying and trying. He finally makes the big play. And congratulations to Andy Thompson on keeping his head up tonight.
Right.
He needs to come up big for this team to win tonight.
He does.
And he will.
And we got a receiver down out there. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like we'll see if we can get some information on who that is, see if we can get in a little bit
Donovan
closer.
Morris.
Yeah, it looks like a leg cramp too there.
Yeah.
Kind of stretching them out a little bit.
You get a lot of those in the first couple weeks of the season.
Got our Lexington Clinic sports medicine team out there attending to Donovan.
You got to take those fluids in the night before the game, don't you, William?
Well, we've seen a lot of cramps so far this season in the 2 weeks that we've covered high school football.
Well, I mean, that's what I was saying. It happens a lot usually,
We went, when I'm talking prep spin, when we went over there to Jasper County to the bowl game over there, the visitnick.com bowl, there was so many, especially on East Jessamine team, that, it was just cramp after cramp after cramp. Just kind of make you curious, what the kids are drinking down there or if they're getting enough fluids in them during the game.
They're not drinking that Kool-Aid, are they? Brimball. He's going to give it to Jones. And he's going to break free up the gut. Nice carry that time for over 10 yards, it looks like, William.
Jones so powerful with those legs there, and he's just like a Mack truck coming up through there.
For Ryle, game of 11 and a first down night.
See Jones, he was getting close to 100 yards. I know.
Oh, he bounced off a tackle.
Yeah, that far sideline. He's going to get about close to 5 that time.
Knocked out of bounds by number 54, Josh Sandman. There is a penalty on the play.
Yeah, we're going to have a flag down, it looks like.
Jones is averaging 6.2 yards per carry, 14 attempts. That would have been his 15th attempt right there. He's knocking on 90.
Oh, that's coming back against Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, penalty. Is that a legal procedure?
Yep.
35-yard line where it'll be first and 15.
Brimball with over 300 yards through the air.
He's going to put his – yeah, he's had a big night. It's first and 15 here. We got about not even a second left to go here in the third quarter. Get a playoff.
Well, he's got
what a hit.
Did he hang on to that ball?
Yes, he did.
What a catch. And
Number 7,
Chris Thompson hangs on to it. Oh, man.
Chris Thompson's feeling that. He's kind of walking a little jittery after that. But he held on to the football.
Yes, he did. That's a man right there.
Yes, sir. Take a hit like that and walk away from it.
There's a few items of food left at the concession stand, so take this opportunity.
He was kind of set up there, but of course he's down to a knee now. But that was one of those plays where it just kind of knocks the breath out of you for a second.
Yeah. That's a man.
He just hungry Jack today, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, William, we're going to have 1 quarter to go here, and then it's Catholic starting to move the ball again.
The Knights are going to go the opposite direction here as we move the chains to the other end of the field.
The band strikes up. The old Notre Dame fights on.
Hey, that's Lexington Catholic's song here.
Win one for the Gipper, aren't they?
Yep. And Lexington Catholic's got some deep roots with Notre Dame. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but they do.
Catholic schools, yeah.
Yes, sir. They got some deep roots with Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ken Bourne of WL Stats providing us with stats tonight, John.
It'll be 2nd and 5. Chris Thompson picked up 5 on that pass there.
Just outside the 25-yard line.
I'm overwhelmed about all these folks tuning in to the Knights ball game, the inaugural broadcast here on Night Vision. Thank you so much, folks. We got more people watching this game than we had the Henry Clay St. X game.
Oh, he tried to hit
Run ball pass intended for number 2.
Andy Thompson across the middle, overthrew him just a little bit, but it was there.
Mm-hmm.
Number 24, Bailey Wallace on the coverage.
I see a lot of people out here in the stands. This makes me proud because a lot of people out here in the stands are looking at their phones and watching the game on their phones here in the stands.
Fans in the stands. 3rd and 5 for the Knights. They need to pick up this first down, William. They're going to give it to Jones. Buddy, he's going to shake and bake, and he's scooting and boogieing. He's got that first down.
Across the 20-yard line.
He cuts on the dime. I mean, he's so quick, John. Like he can change the direction.
He's got that little sidestep.
So quick.
1st and 10 from the 16. Ball looks to the sideline. Taking their time.
Yeah, Knights are letting the
Screen.
time run down.
JJ. Not going to get too much there. That's keeping that defense honest.
Number 27, Justin Selby. Loss for about a yard, brings up a 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Run ball back to pass again. Drops back. He's now out of the pocket. He's running. He's going to throw.
Got his man.
He's got number 17 over here.
Ball pass is complete for number 17, Bo Pennington.
Bo Pennington. That's his first catch of the day, I believe.
We had to look at the depth chart there on that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Thanks to Kevin Bruggeman for getting us that earlier today.
Ball's marked at just outside the 7-yard line where it's going to be 3rd and about a yard.
3rd and 1 now. Let's see if Jones is going to get the carry here. Oh, little
yeah.
high snap, and Ryle's going to sniff it out, and they come out of there with the ball.
I think it's Bo dead, though. Ryle fans not liking the call, but
17-yard line.
he's going to run it all the way to the end zone anyway.
Yeah. Number 1 there. Where's he going?
He's going to come all the way back.
Penalty marker on the play.
Jackson High. He's going to run that one all the way back to Boone County, wasn't he?
He was heading that direction, wasn't he? So we had the play blown dead over here, and we're going to find out from the officials exactly what happened there.
Well, there's a penalty against Ryle.
Yeah.
And that is going to give the Knights a first down.
Penalty is delay of game.
Delay of game.
Against Ryle. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line.
That might have been where the play was was ruled dead, but when the guy went all the way down back to the end zone, that's delay of a game because the flag was well after the play was dead.
Knights are going to attempt the field goal. Snaps up, the kick's up. Count it.
Count it. Yes,
Knights
sir.
score on the field goal.
Well, that helps out a lot right there for the Knights. And that was a close one, you know, that the kid from Ryle almost came in there and got a piece of that football. Well, Lex Cath on the board again.
30-yard kick that time, William. That's a nice field goal.
31-24 our score, folks. You don't want to go away. Trust me, this one's going to come down to the wire. We got 10 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in this ball game. Ryle's going to have the football on the kickoff here shortly. And you're watching the inaugural broadcast of Night Vision here on GoCatholic.net. This is how you can get your business inside the game.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game. Lexington Catholic hopes to pave the way for the future of high school sports broadcasting through this exciting new digital network. If you would like to get your business into the game as a Night Vision sponsor, please contact Delane Thiel at 277-7183 extension 253 or dthiel@lexingtoncatholic.com. Go Knights!
28, Jacob Chisholm.
You know, Delane's got a really good voice there. She ought to do a little bit more voiceover. She nailed it.
There's the kickoff. Nice kick that time. Ryle's going to pick it up on the bounce. And
Oh, ran into the wall.
Chisholm on the return.
Chisholm, I tell you what, there goes a flag, and you can see how high that official throws that thing, William.
Yeah, he's throwing it up there.
Allison Pedrochi, injured 9 on the
We
play.
got looks like a leg of the Lexington Catholic Knight there. Who's injured? Who went down?
It's like 43.
And looking up and down our roster here, it's Austin Pedroch.
Could be another cramp, William, because that's
I don't know. We'll see. I might have butchered the guy's last name there. I'm going to get the correct pronunciation.
I'm just amazed at the way that the penalty is against Catholic. But official, that I mean, I tell you what, that just got me so tickled all
Well, you
night.
see Coach Perry walking off there shaking his head. That
That's
I don't
definitely-
know if he's doing it because of the young man that's down or what, but
Well, I think he's upset at the penalty.
Penalty was personal foul. against
Personal
Lexington
foul.
Catholic.
Now, let's see if they're going to make him kick it again.
35-yard line. First and
No,
10.
they're going to bring it out to the 36-yard line. The Catholic player still getting stretched out. But you know, William, looking at some of the stats there from the end of the third quarter, Brimbaugh of 322 yards.
mm-hmm.
Jalen Jones, he's over 101 now for the game.
I mean, all those guys brought it, man. I mean,
JJ over 150 yards receiving.
At quarterback for Ryle.
these guys come ready to play. Quick pass.
Oh, nice defense. Oh, my gosh. Nice tip by the Catholic player, but the Ryle receiver.
Taken away by number 37, Austin Lauterbach.
If he would have caught that, he would have been gone to the house. That was a ricochet.
Yeah, Austin Lauterbach knocked that down. And what a great job.
Hey, getting a score update from Nicholas. So it looks like East Jasmine took down Lincoln County tonight, 27-9.
Well, East 2-0.
East is 2-0, yeah. This is the first time in program history for a while, isn't it?
Nice
Start off
hard,
the season 2-0.
hard run up the middle that time by Ryle.
Colin England on the carry. Number 5, Eric
England's
Paulson,
back in there now.
Dominion on the
I tell you what,
tackle.
that
Gain of
three-headed
5,
attack, it just
35 for Ryle at the 41-yard line.
it's tough. Bateman,
Mm-hmm.
82 yards. Tanner, 47 rushing. Chisholm over almost 40. England almost 40.
Oh, wow.
And there's a first down.
Number 7, Colin England.
It just hits that hole, and then it's an extra charge that they put in there. England that time on the carry.
Linebacker on the tackle.
They run hard.
England gets the first down for the Raiders. Gain of 7 yards brings the ball to the 48-yard line of Ryle.
First and 10 from the 47 for the Raiders.
We got some quiet coaches upstairs. Normally we hear them beat on the roof and everything, but they're kind of quiet tonight.
Penalty marker.
A false start there against the Raiders, so they'll move them back. The Knights, William, they need to come up with a big stop here.
Mm-hmm.
Under 9 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Start against Ryle brings up a 1st and 15 at the 43-yard line.
Somebody needs a big play. Needs to make a big play.
You hear the fans wanting the defense to step up here. Knights need it.
That's England. I'll tell you what, they ran him in that first quarter, and he was tough as nails, William.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like we thought maybe he might have been hurt, but I think they were saving him for this fourth quarter.
It might have been saving some energy in that tank.
That's that ground and pound, baby.
But, you know, we're getting down to around 8 minutes here. But yeah, you're right. It's right at you, football.
Yeah, Boutier in on that tackle.
Second and 4 correction at the Knight 46.
2nd and 4 for the Raiders. And England's going to get it again. I think he got a first down, William.
England on the carry.
It's going to be close.
Sharp on the tackle.
You got a running back over 200 pounds, and they're just pounding him right now.
They're moving the chains. Catholic needs a big stop here, folks. They trail by 7.
And somebody needs to make a big play. Sack, interception.
Who's your pick to click right now?
Well, I say they're going to keep running the ball, so number 20, that's McGregor in there now.
On the Knights defense, who's your pick to click? We need a big stop here.
Well, right there, 54 was in there.
One of the beautiful things, John, is
Sid Sharp.
we can actually be homers on the Night Vision Network.
Yeah.
And I don't mind at all. You know, we've been told for years, don't be a homer, don't be a homer. Well, Night Vision, we can be a homer because this is all Lexington Catholic.
That was a nice play by Will Sharp from that his wheel linebacker spot. What are we going to have here? A timeout by Ryle. Coach didn't like what he saw out there, William.
Lexington Catholic was coming with the blitz there. He had it. I think they had that play figured out. And Ryle, you know, again, Brad had mentioned again Coach England over there for, or is it? Give me the last name again there. For,
Engler.
Engler. Yeah, there you go. So Coach Engler for Ryle spent a lot of time here, and he knows Lexington Catholic. He knows the kids that are on the team. He's. Well,
I'll tell you what, he'd probably like to get a big win here, wouldn't he?
Oh, it would be huge for him, no doubt about it. Any school that comes in here and gets a win against the Knights, it's huge for their program. That's a season maker. You know, that could be the peak of the season for whoever comes in and does that.
Well, it's a 2nd and 8 right here.
Look, when you're the best, people come at you a little bit harder.
England's going to get it. He cuts it back up the middle. The Knights are going to stop him, but he's going to get a couple. And 54, Sid Sharp.
Fans, don't forget, we got girls soccer tomorrow. We got Lexington Catholic, the Lady Knights, and Coach Terry Quigley. They're going to be taking on the Pandas of Notre Dame right here tomorrow. Tune in to Night Vision for that game. 3rd and 6, John.
Will Roden and Davis Rawadi trying to get the fans fired up on this 3rd and 6.
Fans responding.
Morgan back to pass.
Oh, it's a ball. It was a little wobbly coming out of the release.
I don't think he's number 5 for Ryle.
That might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage the way it wobbled out of the hand.
Well, there is a flag. Jake Long, he wanted it, but I thought it was not, like you said, I didn't think it was a catchable pass.
No, I don't think so either.
But there is some yellow laundry on the field. it's against Catholic.
Tough break.
Pass interference against the Knights.
And they called it pass interference.
Penalty being marked off to the
Change the move. That'll be another first down for
42-yard
Ryle.
line, 1st and 10, Ryle.
That's not what we were looking for.
Yeah, Coach Perry didn't like that, did he?
I mean, that's a momentum shifter there. Lexington Catholic had some momentum coming to them there on the stop, and then it's like letting air out of the balloon. But
yeah,
let's see if we got some more air to put in the balloon.
Number 28, Jacob Chisholm on the
Chisholm,
carry.
there he is again.
Number 5, Eric Foster on the tackle for the Knights.
He's been tough all night.
Chisholm carried the ball down to the 10-yard line, 12-yard
Heck of a ball game for that young man. He made the ride south down here to Lexington and came ready to play, didn't he?
He did. We'll take you inside the game, literally here.
He's getting it again. Spin.
Oh,
Sid
ball
Sharp,
come
ball's out. Did Sid
Ball
Sharp
out.
get it?
That's Lexington Catholic's ball.
I think so.
That ball came
They're
out
gonna
before the
say
knee
it was
was down.
down.
Oh.
Tackle by Sid Sharp. Gain of
That
Sid
ball
Sharp
looked like
on
it
the
came
play.
loose before the knee went
Goal
down.
at the 4.
Yeah, it kind of popped out when he spun there.
Mm-hmm.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line. Raiders threatening again. And looks like we're going to get another timeout.
Timeout, Ryle.
Wow, going to talk it over. It's good strategy, though, about from Coach Engler and what he's doing.
Well, I mean, they moved the ball pretty well, and you'd like to catch Catholic not ready. So it's it kind of benefits Catholic, I think, so they can get a plan of attack here.
Timeout on the field, folks, and we'll keep it right here. 4:45 left to go in this ball game. William Warfield alongside John Carmichael. And John, not too rusty tonight. I know it's been a couple years since you've been behind the mic, but we're gonna revive you, my friend.
Well, we'll get her all worked out.
It's it truly is family here at Lexington Catholic, and we're gonna get back to you and my heyday behind the mic. We're gonna bring it.
Second and 4, or second and goal from the 4-yard line. Morgan's going to throw. Incomplete. Nice defense that time by number 38 of the Knights.
That was another wobbly pass coming out of the hands of the quarterback.
Eric's.
Broken up by number 10, Andy Hickey. Brings up a 3rd and goal.
I said
for the
Andy Hickey. I
Raiders
thought
at
it was
the
Eric
9-4.
Sautel.
It might have happened when the young man was releasing the football. I think what had happened is he came down on a helmet with his pinky.
Wow. Some guys end up with a broken finger. That could hurt there, buddy.
Well, I don't think he broke it, but I think he did.
Ooh, big stop that time. Oh, he spun out of there.
Oh.
Number 20.
Number 20,
McGregor.
Brought down by number 38, Eric Satile.
So it's going to be 4th down
And number
4th
11,
and goal.
Zach Middleton.
from the 2-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards on the play brings up a 4th and 2.
And they had him a little bit.
Knights need this. They need this stop.
Yeah. It's a big-time play right here.
This could be the tell of the tape here.
McGregor's in there. They need to stack that box because I can't believe Morgan would throw there. McGregor's going to get it, and the Knights are going to
stop him.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
sir.
going to snuff it out.
How about those Knights?
Big time. Zach Middleton in there.
And number 11.
You got about 4 of them coming out there limping, but, well, they took that
Yeah.
for the team.
Big time play there by the Knights defense.
Got another cramp out there, it looks like. But, yeah, that's a big time play there. You know, having a cramp right now is not so bad, you know, because that gives your team a little rest to come back on offense to talk things over. Coach Perry out there coaching it up, too.
Yeah.
He went out there and checked on his player. I'm not sure who that is that's down. There you see Kevin Bruggeman out there. He checked on him.
Yeah, you can see that cramp.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Stretch it out. I used to get cramps like that all the time, too, William. I was such an athlete. Seeing's believing, and
You get those walking up the stairs now. You're about like me, man. I lay down on the couch and I get a cramp in the side.
it's usually my hip. I'm like, I done throw my hip out.
3:54 left to go in this ball game. 31-24 our score. Lexington Catholic just had a stop at the goal line.
Well, you got several options here with that Knight offensive line. They gotta protect Brimball right now. They need to get it out of that end zone.
Yeah, I say this is going to be to Jalen Jones right here, just a handoff.
Get him a little operating room, and then he can go to work, William.
Yep. Oh, he's going to come out throwing.
Yeah, he is.
What?
He lets it out.
Oh,
tried to hit Morris out there. He's wanting the flag.
Morris felt like he was bumped a couple times there as he had double coverage on him.
I thought they might, like you said, go to Jones and give him a little more operating room.
Well, you know, that's what probably everybody was expecting. That's probably why Coach Perry didn't do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's expecting Jones to carry it out there.
Ryle kind of in that prevent defense.
Oh, ouch.
One ball pass to Andy Thompson is complete.
Andy Thompson just was
Yeah.
eating up.
Boy, both them TNT, they both taking big hits tonight. Chris and Andy.
Andy looked up. As soon as he did, he got ran over.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10 to the 4.
3rd and 10. They can need something here, William. Maybe try to get Jones in a little space coming out of that backfield. They're keeping him in the block, though. Run ball now. He's running, scrambling, looking deep. It's almost picked off, but it comes out of the hands of number 27 there for Ryle.
Number 27, Justin Selby, brings up a 4th and 10 for the Knights.
Knights need to get a first down here.
Shelby, yeah. I mean, they got to go for it. 3 minutes, 4th and 10.
Everybody's eyes on the pass now.
They're going to take a timeout. You know, like Jones is so good in space, and he's got that little shake and bake to him. You know, maybe pull some of those linemen out there and get out in front and block for him, and dump it off to him there out in the flat. What do you think?
I mean, they got 10 yards to go, and it's got to be a must first down here. It's a must first down. So I almost think you have to throw.
Yeah, throw it.
I think you should have ran it on the first one, but you're going to have to throw it now.
Yeah. I mean, just going deep, I don't know. I try to get somebody in space and let them work. Let them use their legs. Get you a first down, and then once you get your extra couple downs, go for it. But it looks like Jones is going to come off the field, so that probably means they're going to go with that 5-receiver set. Three on the near side, 2 on the far. Brimball in the shotgun, going to work. Laying it on the line. The Knights, Brimball back to pass. It's tipped up.
Oh, it's
but
caught.
Thompson come down with it. Yes, he did.
Yes.
Andy Thompson, and he's going to have a first down. Way to keep your head in there, Andy Thompson.
That's a big-time play there. Andy Thompson not letting that one go. And Knight's blessed with a tip there. And
Yeah,
kept his eye.
Kept his eye on the football, didn't he? Ball back to throw again. Kind of short hops that one there. He was under a little pressure, trying to get rid of it.
Brings up a 2nd and 10.
William, I tried to get it in Jones's hands. You know, a little screen pass. Swing him out of that backfield. Let him put that shoulder into somebody. Ball back to throw. He's telling Jones to go deep. He's going to have to throw it away to avoid the sack. Looked like Jones took a big hit. He's up, though. Tough kid. He's coming. Whoa, he's just went down, William.
Flag on the play, indication intentional grounding against Lexington Catholic.
Intentional grounding is what they're trying to say against the Knights.
I don't think that should be it. Everybody's hollering about whether it's intentional grounding, and I know the NFL rule, William, is if you're out of that pocket, you can throw it down out there out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
So,
see a lot of. We're checking in on our favorite forum there. You know, we like bluegrass prep, so I'm not gonna lie about it. It is a great forum there, and we got a lot of people talking about it. And thanks to everybody for tuning in. And you know, here on Night Vision tonight. And let's see here what we got. I'm just looking through some of these comments here. Some of you guys, I'll tell you what, I love y'all though. Let's see.
Jones still down right now, William. Have that broken hand. Playing with the cast. Two minutes and 33 seconds to go in this one. They got him sitting up. And he's on his feet. Number 24, the senior, walking it off.
So I was looking here on the preps because we're getting a lot of messages saying, hey, you know, about the Boyle County comments. I was specifically saying Lexington Catholic, Boyle County is a rivalry. It is. And we come from the outside. We put this network together, and it is a rivalry, you know. And when you wear blue, you don't like Boyle County. But guess what? When you wear gold, you don't like Lexington Catholic. That's just how it's always been. So just to set that record straight, I know we're getting a lot of criticism on the forum about that, but we're glad you guys are watching. Thanks for tuning in. But that's what it was about. It wasn't saying that we don't like either school. We're just saying that that's a big rivalry, and when you're at one school, you don't like the other, vice versa.
So 4th and 7 on the scramble there. Brumbaugh was able to get a few yards. He's got his man, and he's on his feet.
Yes,
he's
sir.
gone down the sideline, across the 50. JJ. Say it for me, William, again.
Abugu.
Nice play that time. Not quite to the 50. Must have stepped out of bounds there, but big time play by JJ and Brimbaugh. 1st and 10 now from the 48. Pump fake there by Brimbaugh. Tried to go deep. Now he's rolling out of the pocket across the 50. up to about the 53-yard line. So a nice little scramble there for positive yards, William.
2 minutes and some change left here in the ball game.
Clock ticking down to 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Run ball now. Pressure coming. He's got the screen. JJ with it. He's going to have the first down. About the 40-yard line for the Knights.
Got a little bit of a stretch there and worked out in his favor.
Gain of 6 and a first down, Knights at the Ryle 41-yard line.
Knights moving into Ryle territory. Run ball now, back to throw. Good protection this time. Now he scrambles, coming to the near side. He's under pressure. Oh, he's going to be hit and dropped. The ball comes out of there. They're going to say he was down, though.
34, Jake Robbie.
He had great protection set up there at first, William, and just couldn't find a receiver downfield.
48-yard line.
Second and 17, Brimball now. He lets it rip. He's got JJ over there trying to break free. He's going to be pulled down, kind of like almost like a horse collar tackle there, William.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're running low on time here. Knights need to score to try to tie this one up or try to win it, one of the two.
Yeah, clock's running under a minute. Third and 13.
Pressure's on.
They need to get down the field, and they're going to have to take a timeout. A lot of clock ran there. Coach Perry, I believe he wanted them to get in there and get it going, but forced to take this timeout. So third and 13, 48-yard line. Sack. Hurt Catholic there, but they were able to get a few positive yards. They got 4. Come up with some incredible plays here to get inside Ryle territory, William.
Mm-hmm.
Run ball with a heck of a game. Let's see if they got any magic in the tank. .51 ticks on the clock.
Crunch time.
Two to the right, 2 to the left. Run ball, pressure coming again. He's under. Oh, they're going to drop him big time. I mean, it was just they came with the blitz.
Yeah, they come out there in a hurry on that one. It kind of looked like, remember old Tecmo Bo? Bo Jackson. And, well, it was Lawrence Taylor. You know, you played on the Giants. You know, Lawrence Taylor came around that quick. You used to always say, get him, LT. That young man was LT coming around that corner after a whole host of Raiders.
The ball's going to have to go deep. He lets it loose. Oh! He had Donovan Morris out there, but it was underthrown.
Ball goes over on downs to Ryle.
17 ticks. Ryle take over.
Well, I was going to leave Lexington with a victory tonight as Ryle came to play, man, no doubt about it.
Good football team.
They showed up, you know, and congratulations to Ryle tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The Raiders have got a very good football team, and so do the Knights. I mean, they didn't call it in or nothing, William. I mean, they were trying to drive here, and that pressure got to them late as Brimball took a couple sacks. Ryle dialed up that blitz at the right time.
Yeah, that was a good call coming from the sideline over there. And that's going to do it.
Victory formation there for the Raiders. And we're going to shake hands here. The Knights a fall to the Raiders, 31-24.
What a game, though. That, it definitely was a good game tonight.
Here in the Bluegrass Bowl, man.
Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl. Had a couple good games tonight. You had Henry Clay, St. X, and of course St. X dominated that game, but Henry Clay bounced back. Lexington Catholic, they're going to bounce back too. That next week they got
coming to Catholic.
MVPs. What do you think?
For who?
Quarterback for Catholic, definitely. Brumbaugh.
Yeah.
So what you give it?
Was it that Chisholm or what's the other one?
England. Chisholm and England both had good games. Yeah, 25 and 35. All right, so sorry about that. So just think about it. I think Brumbaugh is going to get the MVP for Lexington Catholic, and then they give one for Ryle too. But we're waiting on final stats to come to us for them. But I think it's got to go to one of their rushers.
Oh yeah, Chisholm. I mean, it's a three-headed monster.
It could be Chisholm, Morgan, or England, in my opinion. Either one of those three.
Chisholm, England, and Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
All three of them.
Well, folks, we do know one thing. You enjoyed tonight's ball game in high definition on any streaming device. We reached a lot of people tonight, and it's the inaugural broadcast of Night Vision. It's a 24/7, 365 Lexington Catholic broadcast network. It is powered by my company, by prepspin.com. And, we come to a couple of schools this year, Lexington Catholic being one of them, and we say, hey, why don't we put you guys on all the time? And that's exactly what we're going to do. So over 100 games will be broadcast live right here on Night Vision, gocatholic.net. And we're excited about the future of broadcasting.
It's an exciting time here.
It is. It is. Everything's going to an app nowadays. Everything, you look at your TV channels, most of those now are an app. And people are going to be able to watch what they want when they want on demand on their time. Yeah. Because that's how people work.
Right.
So we're going to rock it out. So we got final stats here, right? First off, Brumbaugh, 381 yards, John. Mm-hmm. Not bad at all. His counterpart, Morgan, who won the ball game tonight, 198 yards. When you look at rushing,
what did Chisholm have? Or
82 for Bateman. It's kind of spread out here. 82 for Bateman. England had 62. 54 for Chisholm. And Tanner Morgan, 47.
Bateman had 2 touchdowns, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they credited him for 1. They gave Bateman 1 touchdown and England 1 touchdown. 2 touchdowns for Tanner Morgan. But Bateman was big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And for Lexington Catholic, number 6, legend Brumbaugh.
Yeah, Brumbaugh definitely deserved it. No doubt about it for Lexington Catholic. Agbugu had 183 yards receiving tonight.
Congratulations to all the players and coaches in both teams.
He did an outstanding job.
Most definitely.
And receiving was kind of spread out for Ryle, too. It was really a team win for Ryle tonight. Everybody contributed.
We talked about it early in the game and all the weapons that they have, and it's just incredible. They're gonna make some noise up there in Northern Kentucky.
They are, and
they have Cooper in their district, and so wow. It's going to be a great season of high school football here in Kentucky.
Again, I want to send a shout out to these guys. I know Bluegrass Preps is kind of Northern Kentucky. There's a lot of people in Central Kentucky that get on it too. I get on it and look at it all the time too. We love you guys, no doubt about it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed watching tonight. I looked at your comments and it's all good. We're only going to get better. We're only going to get better, folks. We, the streaming quality, you're not going to find a better streaming quality. Matter of fact, I produce SEC network games, so that's the kind of quality that you can get. We got that capability. We just need to get more hands on deck is all. And we'll be able to deliver that kind of stuff to you. So we're slow growing right now, but we're growing. That's the thing. We're growing. And we're young, and energetic, and we're ready to roll, folks. We're going to grow this thing bigger and bigger and bigger, and it has been. I'll just throw this out there on the line. There's 2 other companies that were doing it, and they aren't doing it anymore. They're not even in existence anymore. Pressman's been here through both of those, and we continue to rock on and continue to get better and better, and it's because of the quality that we give you guys. A TV-like quality is the difference maker. Nobody else has been able to produce the same kind of quality that we have, and we felt our way to success, certainly. We've learned along the way, and John?
It's a beautiful picture, man.
It is. It's a beautiful picture, but again, thanks everybody for tuning in, and again, we're only going to continue to get better. We're just guys that love high school sports. That's the way to look at it, and we've done it for free a long time, to give back to these high school athletes to help them get noticed at the next level. And there's countless number of student athletes that we've helped get into college. They do the work on the field. We showcase them online, and this great network for Lexington Catholic was all about that. It's all about the student athlete in mind. Prep Spin is all about that, all about the student athlete in mind. And that's the way it always will be. We're here for the student athletes, and it gives us, it's rewarding for us knowing that we help them along the way in some kind of capacity. So, John, any final thoughts about tonight's game?
Well, a great football game, William. I'm proud to be back and happy to be doing it. And it's, like you said, it's going to get better. And I can't wait for our next game. And I'm really impressed with this Ryle football team.
Yes.
And
I think Ryle, they are definitely going to be a good team all season long. I mean, what they did tonight coming in here, that's hard to do, especially with a Lexington Catholic team like we've got this year.
And I think the rest of the 3A across the state better watch out for Lexington Catholic.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Well, I know, Johnson Central's coming in next week. Then you got Covington Catholic, which is going to be kind of – I think Covington Catholic is going to step up like a rivalry, and I'm sure a lot of folks in Northern Kentucky will tune in for that one too, that we'll bring to you live right here. But yeah, I think that I think Covington Catholic is going to end up becoming the rivalry outside of Boyle County, of course. Those two are going to be head-to-head because it used to be Lexington Catholic Highlands. Covington Catholic's going to fill that void this year.
Some good football games ahead of us.
Again, if you want to advertise on Night Vision, you can do so. Just give the school a call, Brad Carter or Delane. They can take your phone call, and we'd love to highlight your business, get your business inside the game, and out to the world. For John Carmichael, this is William Warfield saying until next time, folks.
Good day.
Thanks for tuning in to the inaugural broadcast of Night Vision. So long, everybody.